Thumbs up, that's the admin confirming we are ready to kick off this top 8 here. Mortal Kombat 1, the young blood Hourglass of Rain. And so weird to say, the not so young blood anymore Sonicfox, seasoned veteran, but 2 training partners. This result could be most unpredictable.
Now, I am genuinely curious. Okay, it is going to be the Cyrax from Sonicfox. Sonicfox been playing the ketchup and mustard duo, loads of Sector, and now the Cyrax too. We're going to have an explosive match ahead. Cyrax, Madden Bo, such a scary team, especially in the hands of someone with the execution of Fox. But immediately, Hourglass is able to get out of the setup, finds the advantage. Melina Lau, the tried and true team that we've seen Hourglass play so many times. And this is a matchup, they have grinded this online, they have played so many sets against each other, and Hourglass has been able to hold his own pretty consistently. However, this first round, we are seeing Cyrax setups. Here comes the net, meter drain, goodbye.
No drain, I think no break for you given this situation. That's what's so scary about Cyrax. You spend 2 bars to take one of theirs, but in this game where breaks are 3 bars, it is so ridiculously worth it.
Okay. Ooh. I mean, this comeback is, yeah, round 1. You're going to have to flawless block to survive that. Not going to happen this time. Round number 1 goes to Sonicfox.
Word on the street is that when these two play their practice games online, the first to deaths, it actually tends to be Hourglass of Rain that comes out on top. But this setting, Evo, stage, offline finals, this is going to test anybody's mettle.
Okay, the command grab comes through. One of the many things that makes Madden Bo so scary. Command grab combos off both directions. The help with the setups. Not going to see it this time, though. Keeping it simple. Oh, tries to jump out, but gets caught by the bomb anyway. Where are you going? Nowhere. You are back where you started. The green net once more. Oh, and the Madden Bo pickup as well. This is most likely going to be game number 1.
A few more bombs should do it. We're going to get even more of it. An almost unclimbable mountain situation for Hourglass of Rain. Cyrax, if you have not seen this character, you probably saw it in that match. Setups for days. What makes the Madden Bo cameo so devastating is that traditional escape methods like jumping out of the grab, Madden Bo has options that can shut down common escapes, making it even more of a nightmare to defend against.
But Melina does have the tools to punish hard if the read is correct, because that's what we have to remember. You might not always be able to punish Cyrax when you get the right read out, but sometimes you can, especially if it's like one of those grab opportunities, and that's where Melina is going to be able to thrive.
Chop to the head!
But you have to get out of the setups first, and right now, Sonicfox, it is party time. Okay, uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh, scary stuff.
She's swinging, and it's gonna be command grab again. The breaker is forced out. Now, never say never. Melina does have rather explosive comeback potential. However, went for the big read of the down 1 bull roll. No one home. That was hit in the wrong order. You definitely wanted the down 1 to get blocked and the roll to come out.
Yeah, counter poke bull roll is definitely a cheeky way of trying to steal a turn back with big reward, but in that instance, the poke hits. They end up blocking the ball. It does not combo. Oh, I love that option. Yeah.
Beautiful armored reversal just to get out of any situation. So much aggressive armor used this
weekend.
Oh
my goodness, you see that? The full, 3 dashes up to try and get that bomb. You can tell Sonicfox is feeling super comfortable right now.
And that's what I'm saying! You want to jump out of the setups! Madden Bo, the rude landlady, chucking the bottle to cover the airspace.
You're going nowhere. You haven't paid your tab. There is bills to pay yet, but right now Sonicfox is collecting. This combo maybe won't do enough, but you go for the drain. Okay, this is a scary situation now. Sonicfox on the cusp of going 2-0 up. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, that's still reached!
Oh, that is unfortunate. Right, character select. This could be a cameo change, but more than likely, I think it's just to take some time.
I mean, take your time. Hourglass of Rain is a Melina loyalist. Day 1 has been representing this character and is in winners top 8 for good reason. Has taken out some serious competition to get here, but now staring down Sonicfox, current reigning Evo champ, looking to add another world title to that resume.
Of all the players in this top 8, Hourglass of Rain was said by many to be the one that really could pull it off, could take him out in this winner's bracket. But I'm telling you, this experience, you cannot prepare for Evo top 8 unless you've been there before.
Well, but this set is by no means over. We have to remember, we have seen reverse 3-0s plenty of times in Evo's past.
Yes, we
need
have.
to see it now for Hourglass. Trying to find something here.
The
danger. Wow. Okay, Sonicfox. Getting a down one off that blocked mid. That mid is very minus, but Fox, again, so confident in what's going to work. And here we are again. Here comes Bad and Bo. What's the mix? Oh, the mid is good. The strike connects. And here you are once more. Yeah.
I mean, how do you escape that? I don't even have the health, man.
No, I genuinely feel in that situation there was very little you could do save like maybe a flawless block on one of those hits, but easier said than done. Potentially a match point situation now for Sonicfox. Another throw escape. Even the grabs aren't connecting.
The only time Hourglass has been able to hit anything significant is the unseeable overhead low of just the quick overhead and the quick low. They don't really result in much success. Sonicfox is content to take those. Really doesn't mind.
Okay, but this is a big opportunity. Damage, we can see it now. And just to beat the startup of the bomb, 400 reward for your troubles. Again, okay, back to back.
Goes in for the low poke, try to enforce some frame advantage, 2 overheads. Didn't believe in a possible whip punish. The low hack, keeping you safe. Hourglass, an opportunity here. Another throw escape. Cannot be thrown, both sides in fact.
Okay, good block and a punish. Hourglass of Rain, signs of life officially kicking into gear now. We could see the beginning of a comeback.
We just need to get more comfortable. The trade, the hit advantage of that orbiting hat is unbelievable. Not surprised we got a trade combo there. However, this is going to be not quite a huge combo, a bit offset with the bomb into net.
Oh, escape failed. Try to go for it. At least in this instance, there's no meter for Sonicfox thanks to the breaker before, so you don't have to worry about the meter drain, but you're still in setup town. Okay.
Oh my lord! Now you got the throw tech, it's gonna scale like mad. You're still alive. However, no meter for the double drain. So Sonicfox does have to go for a regular setup. The break forced out. Possible last chance here for Hourglass of Rain in this winner's bracket. Good block on the strike, however, you've got to get that lovely crouch!
Okay, there won't be a break this time, so this damage is good. We're gonna see knockdown advantage. Trying to set up low hat, okay, connects. Slowly but surely, these hits will add up. Now you've got to be so careful. There's so much meter there for Fox. Madam Bo fully stocked.
Punishable!
And a punish. That's going to be it. That has to be enough, and it will be. Sonicfox starting things off so strong with a 3-0 win over Hourglass of Rain. But we have to remember, Hourglass of Rain down in the loser's bracket now, but certainly not out of the tournament. But it's good. On the flip side, Nicolas, a big thing to point out, the only one of the 2 Chilean twins in top 8 this year. So, you know, somewhere in that crowd, there is a lone Scorpion prox who's just going to be screaming his lungs out every time Nicolas does anything at all.
Understandable.
But that's what you want to see, right? Nicolas, who was 2nd place at EVO last year, so has come so close yet so far for that EVO first at the hands of Sonicfox. But you know he's going to be wanting to really pull this one through. You know, Latin America came to EVO in force this year. So many of the best, right? Like Snake Doe, Conqueror, Lavender Rain, Killer Shinnok, and the many more who made that trip over. And if they're not in this top 8, you know they're out there and they are looking to support. So we definitely have an international matchup on our hands.
And you know that last chance qualifier for Final Combat going to go crazy because it's in Mexico.
Oh, for real. There's no 2 ways about that. It's going to be wild.
Looks like we're able to go into our next matchup. I did kind of confirm there. The staff saying, you are good to go, gentlemen. Have fun. Now it's going to be Havoc versus Sindel. Sindel still just as strong as ever. A few minor nerfs, I guess, in the last patch. But ones that I don't think are going to make a huge difference with how Kanimani plays.
It's not enough
character.
to change the fundamental game plan. You know, Kani has gone to a lot of Sindel. And again, we've seen a lot of this in particular, a lot of this green crystalline armor. You know, when that armor is on you, hit stun. Oh, wow, fantastic. When that green armor is on you, hit stun is altered, and you're basically much safer in a lot of situations, otherwise you wouldn't have been. And it lets you kind of go crazy. No fish for those hits. Don't worry about losing damage too much. Here's a catch with the scream. Now there's no tremor, so we're not going to see a crazy situation to follow this, but still, nice damage. And there it is. Okay, another use of the crystal armor. Kanimani has a strategy in mind that he is enforcing.
Now, as this is EVO, there's a chance some of you might not have been following Mortal Kombat 1 as closely through the year. Quick TLDR. That crystalline armor from MKX, it just gives you a unique hit animation. It can make things unsafe on hit and create a really uncomfortable situation.
And Havoc's so scary.
There it is again.
A strong character in the current meta of the game. We know Nicolas does like going towards those characters who are so scary. But so far, a good round 1. Oh no, gets hit by a long-range sweep. turned into a launcher courtesy of Movado cameo. Match made in heaven. Wake up, Fatal Blow. Hello. Oh, no.
No, that jump in was far too active. Fatal Blow armor, unbreakable down 2. Wait a minute, is this actually going to be the round? It is!
Oh my goodness, just enough time. I was worried the Fatal Blow wouldn't come back in time. Remember, if you go for a Fatal Blow and it doesn't work, there is a cooldown period before it comes back. But that combo took just long enough on the back of that unbreakable launch. Hey! That allowed to show that. That was perfect. Major change with Chaos Reigns was that down 2 jump cancel. Unbreakable damage. Game-changing in situations like you just saw. I mean, it was expensive. It cost a lot of meter. It cost the Fatal Blow, but Kani, I mean, it wasn't the first time he did it in the round. He was clearly willing to spend the cash.
Nicolas holding on to the meter for that Havoc. Being able to use his meter for that crazy good armor. Other opportunities too, but finally decides to pull the trigger on that break in this first match. Kanimani in control. Oh, what a lovely confirm from Nicolas. Movado able to pick up just the lone back two.
Oh no, missed the end though. An unfortunate little drop at the end. Plenty of damage done, but still, oh no, and again, Kanimani, no, misses the full punish.
Mixer!
But manages to make the most of it. Could have seen a potential scramble on the back of that drop, but Kanimani forgot about it, unfazed, moved on immediately, and turned it into a reset instead. Again, I said this going into the match, cool and level-headed, which you kind of have to be when you're facing down a titan of the game, such as Nicolas.
This is what impresses me so much, is Kanimani's just general composure here. Like I said, first time on American soil for tournaments.
But not the first time we've seen those highs ducks. Kanimani is just on it with those crouches. No highs going unpunished.
And Kani is just one of the greatest at the Duck OS. That's just one thing that really sets him apart. Nicolas, not used to seeing Nicolas just straight up struggle to land a significant hit, but this changes now.
But he's also in Fatal Blow territory, so he does have access to EX Tether, should he want to do it. There it is.
Here we go.
Okay.
What's it gonna be? Are we gonna do it? Armor break, but the defensive tremor, the matchup knowledge, and that's gonna be a punish. Oh no!
That was such awareness from Kanimani. Normally, that EX tether into the snap, if you spend the meters, armor breaking potential, it's so hard to get out of that. But Kani with the savior call on tremor, just to avoid the situation. All those resources spent, and it did not even get the round. Kanimani able to turn things around.
Unbelievable turnaround, however. No time to reflect, really, because we're going straight into this next round. Kani landing a hit, going in for that tremor armor, which has just been working overtime. Beautiful whip punish from Nicolas, however.
So you have to be careful. That Sindel forward one, a strong, normal, multi-hitting, very confirmable, but oof, whiff punishable.
Oh, went in for the advancing mid there. Nicolas with a great down 3 to challenge. The armor to interrupt. The guaranteed plus frames into setup of the Movado slide. And now, Nicolas on the board.
That was a Movado slide on hit, like mid-combo. Haven't seen that in a while.
Don't see that every day, normally used. Oh, there's the interruption again. I love the delayed wake up there because it does waste the tremor armor time.
But in that instance, right, we saw the duck on that high, but Nicolas, normally you'd see a full combo there. Not going to happen because of the crystal armor. Okay, and I love the fact that Nicolas is still going for these highs. Like, even though Kanimani is getting so many of these ducks underneath, he is not being put off. It's still a strong mix-up.
Armor. The armor has just been working so good, and we haven't really seen it blocked yet, but even if it were to be blocked, the tremor armor will still come out. It becomes a safe armored reversal. Not unless you neutral jump. No, the whiff! Challenges the plus frames though, and actually, that is going to do so much damage. I think he might even be dead. Oh, one game apiece. Nicolas fighting back.
But always looking for, again, that kind of safety net. We saw a potential drop there from Nicolas. As soon as he saw it drop, out comes Movado slide. You know, it's that awareness to be ready for things aren't, you know, when they don't work out in your favor, still having the options, the reactions to go, whoops, that didn't work out, let me do something else instead. We saw Kanimani do it before, Nicolas responding in kind now. You know, even the best players, it doesn't go perfect every time. You have to be ready for those mistakes to happen and recover immediately.
It's definitely looking to just create some distance there. I'm not quite sure that was intentional, but at the very least, Kani still able to continue. Oh my God, Nicolas, that's the second time he's hit one of those wayward strings that normally the opponent falls out, but he's so ready for Movado to turn it into a combo regardless.
We are dead even though in this set. Long range snatcher coming out from Nicolas there, the low.
Oh, went for the fake low there. Definitely was looking for the fake low ground pound.
Okay, that was still in time for the armor to happen, but look, that actually was quite a lot of damage that Kani took, and Nicolas with the perfect timing, going for the overhead mix-up right as the armor disappeared, and now going up in the set. A round ahead now, Nicolas looking to make this a winner's finals rematch against Sonicfox.
Plus frames there from the Movado Nomad touch. Plus frames on the 1-1. Wow, the range on that down one punish. Kanimani in trouble. No wake-up attack for you, my friend. Here comes the Movado slide. There's the mix. And the break has been forced out. An opportunity for Kani here. Can he do something about being in this corner? Lovely option. Nicolas fed up with the neutral ducks. Eat my boot.
That's one thing though. Oh, hang on. No, the big hit. Kani forced a break there. Kani has had to go for so many of these, or decided to go for so many of these crystal armors. Hasn't had the cameo available for the mix-up all the time, but again, going for that safety, the defense above all else, the quick anti-air just to get Kani grounded. Also, considering how often we're seeing that armor applied, Nicolas is playing around it so well.
He just doesn't fear it, and that was such a good block. That may even have been hard to block protection or something similar.
Either way, it worked out big. We're punished. Oh,
get out of here, Movado! Get out of here!
Yeah, that hit Movado, so there's a lot more damage coming out here. This won't kill, but... Wait, hang on, will it? No, not quite, but that's close.
The delayed overhead! That was... The entire set was bet on that. That was a ballsy move from Kanimani.
What, just delay, jump in, wait, and then just overhead?
No mind, can't turn it into a combo. Betting the lead was so bold there, I mean...
Oh, couldn't get more of an anti at this time. Oh, okay.
Be careful with the mine, showing the respect. Nicolas going for another attempt here. Really tired of those neutral ducks, so is going for the options that just crouch it. Wow! No down one for you, my friend.
For such big reward should you get hit by that huge mid of Havoc. So confirmable, so much damage on the end. That actually might be enough before Kani gets break. No, not quite. But how do you deal with the Neoplasm? Flawless blocks have to come through. Oh, but the punish! And Kanimani on the back foot now. Nicolas takes the lead 2-1. He can sense that winner's finals. It's right there.
It would be a repeat of history should Nicolas make it through.
I mean, there is absolutely a chance that we see a repeat grand finals of last year, but let us not get too ahead of ourselves. We have plenty of matches between then and now. But you may have heard, we have had a character change. Kanimani going to, I think, the character surely this is his most played character in the game right now. The Homelander Ferrer team specifically. Kani, this is his bread and butter. Such a perfect team for his level of aggression. Oh, keeps himself safe. Actually, no, Ferrer landed on the mine.
But I think rather Ferrer land on it than Homelander, because that's not going to be a combo. Look at the down one. Wow, okay, we pick up that down one.
It's just another day in the office. I said this is a team that Kani has played a significant amount. The big catch from Nicolas.
All right, we're going to be going near corner territory, which is very scary. Homelander, yes, with the Ferrer, the armor can be an option, but it is still generally one of the weaker armors in the game. Oh, wow!
That was bold.
Kanimani looking to do a little bit of zoning.
Oh, the cancel as well. Waiting for Nicolas to do something. Huge catch here, though.
All right, this ain't going to kill, but you're definitely not in a great situation. Kanimani going to have to make a choice, too. If you get opened up, he is going to choose to break. I wasn't sure if he would.
No, that is a confident break for sure. Again, Kani looking for something. There's the laser. Quite a lot of damage coming through here. Ferrer continues. No go. A quick reset. Oh, try. You know, I actually feel like that was specifically to read that, but didn't get high enough. Still got caught, but that's match point now for Nicolas. Looking to secure a winner's finals potential here, unless Kani can do something about it.
That's the thing about Homelander. He's a really good character, but at this level of play, he is also a very popular character. Nicolas is going to be comfortable in this matchup. However, eating those down fours, the plus frames to deal with. The defensive. Oh, watch out! Oh, no!
The mine just disappeared.
But the mine was used. Cost both bars a cameo, so that low kick that connected. No Movado to turn it into something.
A back throw out of the corner there. Escape failed too. Kani definitely thought it was going to be the same side. So at the moment, oh, Kani out of the corner, but some big advantage coming through. Armor, okay.
Plus frames on that down for another armor! I mean, this is a risky business. However, we're going to confirm.
Range. That was so far. That's very just enough. Is there enough to kill here? There is just enough again. Kanimani looking decent here, but again, this is still match point for Nicolas. I was a bit worried about the amount of armor we saw there, because obviously no break potential to build for the rest of that round. But
That forward four has just been working so hard in this match. Can you believe that used to be a low?
I mean, it's one of the scariest things about Kanny playing this character. Oh, what? The mix-up is good. Oh, drop.
Oh, he got it!
Yeah, again, a drop into an opportunity.
Kanimani just went for the quick standing one, tried to get a quick punish, but Nicolas was just ready for the whiff punish.
Oh, that was so long range.
It's looking real good for Nicolas right now. One more significant hit. The breaker's surely gonna have to come out, but he goes for the... Oh my God. What do you do? You've got to make a crazy comeback here. Is it possible?
I mean, there's Fatal Blow, there's a lot of meter. Next hit would actually win if Kanny can find the hit, but there's no Ferret to help find it. Yeah, manages to get over the mine. So careful though. No, that could have been it. If there was the faith, to follow, but there was none to be found. Nicolas manages to take out Kanimani in this winner's bracket, and winners finals is secured another time for the young Chilean. 3-1 over Conqueror, over Han Rashid, and then the most important match for this gentleman in the tournament, 3-2 over Scorpion Prox, securing his first ever EVO Top 8, where I mean, there's so much more than just the EVO Top 8 going on for this tournament for Ger, because he has been around, he has traveled so many times to offline events and pro competition. He needs as many points as he can get, and a Top 8 here is a good way of doing so. But in his way now to stop him getting even more points is online Kale, the young destroyer.
I gotta say, I do like this Lao pick. One of the big things is that Lao now is heavily built around that somewhat range control, that neutral. The way Ger plays Geras is so heavily geared around the rewind. If you hit him and he spends a bar while he's got the hourglasses, he'll go back in time and break the combo for a bar, get the health back. If he's fighting someone that's chipping away, there is no such opportunities to rewind. There's the first one though.
Make no mistake though, it is hard to play Geras at this level. There is so much you have to keep tabs on, resource management from the start to finish of every match you'll play. He is strong, but he takes a lot of work. But we know, lucky for us, Ger is the kind of player who has put in that work and works so well with that Motaro low shot. Massive block advantage on those little projectiles there. And Kale just content to just sit and defend. Does get opened up by a throw though, but still sitting with a nice lead. Oh, went for the snap. Actually, that was a big snap. If that snap connected, that would have been enough.
Nice catch on the overhead, though. Haven't seen any Lao players do the spin before. It is a much safer option, I suppose.
Oh, Kale has always been, like, of all the Lao players who have picked up this character in MK1, Kale does the most spins. Like, without a doubt, has always been the case, but for reasons like that.
Sand Simulacrum kind of gives you a free opportunity to go in. Should the clone get hit, it just puts Geras back to where he started. This is the style of what Ger has developed. He loves that hit and run. Doesn't take too many risks.
The issue... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying, he creates such a brick wall that he has the most timeouts of any player in the competitive circuit.
But his issue is going to be resources here, though. You know, you can stack that hourglass if you've got the meter to do so, but he's been pretty starved of it. Oh, was that a confirm? Was that a single hit confirm from online Kale?
This is bad. Knockdown, homing missile, it's all gonna chip. The chip damage was avoided once, but only so much you can do in that situation. Maybe try and flawless block and just pray for your life. Either way, that's gonna be game one for online KO. And to remind everyone at home, this is elimination territory. One of these players is out of the tournament after this set.
But if we're talking pro competition stakes, they're definitely playing with different levels of pressure. You know, online KO won an online regional finals, you know, for North America West. He's going to be confirmed for Final Combat. He doesn't necessarily need the points or the...
that must have been the final end of the plus frames. Oh my word.
But, you know, he doesn't really need that placement. But he's been entering events. You know, there's still prize money. There's still, you know, you want to win EVO, right? You still want to be a world champ. For that prestigious EVO first place, but Ger needs those points, as many as he can get. So every match he wins in this top 8, he is making his life so much easier.
Did not expect to pull the trigger on that second use of the armor there. A big risk to play, but one that at this point, well, clearly worked out. That far Motaro teleport, Ger really trying to just create as much distance as he can. Now he knows he hasn't got Motaro, so he's got to go for a different option. However, online Kale just pulling out the perfect read there. That was so expensive, from 3 bars to 0 in the matter of seconds.
But those time stop setups from Gyros, they are scary, but you don't necessarily have to respect every single one of them, right? Like, depending on what normal you do it from, the advantage might be a bit different. And in that situation, Kale's like, hey, I can jump out of this. Gonna try it, and absolutely worked out.
Oh, mid.
What a catch.
Caught airborne, so that's going to allow that command grab to put him in the corner.
And then armor. I feel like the reads on the raw command grabs have been so perfect for Kale so far. Has Gur even like hit a raw grab yet? Oh, walks right into it, Kale with a preemptive string.
No meter and no sector, however, so that is going to be no launch available.
We also saw an up block attempt there as well from Kale. You know Kale has been prepared for this match. Gur is so willing to just swing those overheads. But not as many so far in this match. Keeping things a bit safer so far. A lot of those lows. Oh, tries to stagger, but no. Kale calls it out. There's an overhead, but trades with the rocket.
Gur's blocks on that mid into overhead low 50-50 has been so on point.
Oh, that's still punished!
That's it, and you can't break either!
Oh, that was such an optimal punish from Kale. The quick little micro dash to get there in time. The early cancel to make sure Gur did not build break before it connected. That was as efficient as it gets. And online Kale now 2-0 in the lead, looking absolutely all there.
Now Gur, a loyalist through and through, not just with Gyros, but with whatever team he uses at the time. I don't think he's going to change, but I think we are going to take just a few seconds to go back to that character select. Oh no, never mind.
No, he is going right back in.
Consider me wrong. Gur wants to go right into this and try and just get the job done. All right, there's the command grab. We're going to build up a rewind possibility.
Well,
Still have to build meter, though.
I feel like it's not that Gur is doing like a bad game plan here or anything. I think a lot of the instances is he'll go for a mix-up where there is one, and Kale's defense is just on point. I don't think it's necessarily a problem in terms of style, but we'll see if Gur can bring this back. Oh, huge armor.
Even if that homing missile doesn't result in a combo, it just totally freezes the neutral. It just gives Kale that opportunity to push us back to wherever you want to go. If I'm getting pushed near the corner, you kind of have to respect that homing missile. It's so plus on hit, so plus on block. Lovely throw there from online Kale as well. 3 bars of meter. Can break if he gets opened up.
We also have the hourglass stocks ready from Gur. Should he want to go for something big here? Hang on, wait, is he going to avoid? Yep, gets to the other side. Sector completely misses. No homing on that missile, I'm afraid. Punish! Oh, but manages to get a full punish. Kale unfazed by the whiffed fatal blow. Manages to get a full confirm here. And now match point to potentially 3-0 over Gur here in this, again, loser's bracket.
Kale even tried to go for the sector fatal blow, which is way faster. Plus hit.
You know,
nice plus frames for that flamethrower.
I actually think Kung Lao's like normal strike might be faster at point blank, but that's a situation you want the range.
Hey, it was too far away.
Yeah, I think there was more of a distance thing. But still, that's a strong thing about this team. You have access to 2 strong fatal blows for different reasons. But good defense from Gur. But again, this has been the issue. It's the neutral. Kale, so much lockdown with these up rockets, the mobility, chipping away.
Oh no, Motaro got slapped!
Yeah, one hat at a time. This life is just disappearing, although we are pretty even here. Oh, but calls out. Wait, no, was that a full? No, I actually don't think that was a punish. Remember, Kung Lao has access to that fast punish option, though. Big up block. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Could still go for the rewind. Catches underneath. Big opportunity here for Gur. Gets a freeze. Teleport extension. No, straight into fatal blow. Okay, Gyros fatal blow. I swear this just doesn't scale. This might actually kill.
It's going to do a lot of damage at the very least, and even then, Motaro's locked and loaded.
Oh my goodness,
Are you dead?
Look at this. 560 big ones.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. That didn't scale whatsoever. Now, Gur needed that round. You can hear this crowd here. They want Gur to pull through.
On the back of the clutchest rewind we've seen as well. Oh, that rocket still went in. One of them missed, and the other one was like, nah, I got you, bro.
Nah, Sector don't miss. That's my boy. Good block. The defense on that overhead low has just been immaculate. Oh, okay. Why are you kicking? Stop kicking me.
Okay, here comes the sentry. Good block. I felt that was actually a really good block of the overhead. I think from that range, the low wouldn't have even connected. So Gur with the awareness.
Gyros with the thrust. Okay, knockdown. Good block on the overhead once again.
Anti-air! Okay, caught. Damage opportunity. Yeah, another sentry. Huge. I love that choice from Kale. Just safely get rid of it. Another homing rocket. Just takes the advantage, but Gur is safe. Homing rocket does have a pretty gnarly cooldown on it, though, so Kale is going to have to bide some real time here to get it again.
If there's one thing that Kung Lao's going to do in this neutral, though, it's build meter. Gur has to block so many of these situations, but it's going to build bar every step of the way. Kale, again, a breaker available. Should he get opened up here?
Okay, we've got the hourglass ready. Teleport out of the corner. No.
Found it.
Okay, nice. Decent end for Kale. And again, at this point, individual hits will be all you need. Oh, the overhead was good. Managed to get the rewind. No, Gur is still alive.
Possible last chance here for Gur, though. You cannot get opened up anymore. Good block! But the armor comes through, and it will be online Kale defeating Gur, eliminating him from the tournament. I know Gur is through the roof to finally get that Evo top 8. However, it will be Kale moving into the next phase of this tournament.
Wins over players like Dialogue, Xander, Rewind.
I have to actually mention his match against Rewind was a nail-biter. He himself said, I can't believe I won that. I don't know how I won that. But no time to reflect on that now. We're going to be loading up. I saw some thumbs up. We might be jumping in very, very soon. It's going to be another Geras. However, what excites me so much about this, you're seeing the same character that Gur just played, but this is a very different style. Now, what cameo have we seen from Scorpion? It's either going to be Pharah. It is going to be Pharah. We see Pharah or Tremor from Javier these days.
I mean, Pharah is just back 3. Such an amazing button when you have access to Pharah stance, the Tor stance on the back of it. Huge throw combo damage. Turns him into like elements of MKX Scorpion, right? A lot of restand into overhead low potential. Huge uplock!
Still ready! Opening up the first round of the first game with that, that is sending a message.
Yeah, doing uplock for the first Tor stance overhead, like CeraFan is not messing around. He is here to play.
Javier down on life here. Has been known to make some rather incredible comebacks historically, but it's going to be tricky when your opponent has the rewind available.
But you see the adjustment there this time, though. Javier with a huge delay on the back of like committing to any of those options. Big punish with the full screen spear.
Scorpion, one of the biggest hit and run characters in this game. One thing he's so good at is that backwards movement. It's quite hard to chase him down. He can play a lot more of a slow game than you would expect. However, the counter poke.
I love that counter poke into Motaro teleport at that perfect timing that gives you the meterless stun. That was so clean from CeraFan.
On hit, you get the combo on block. He's teleported you another option. He is just ready for this.
It also shows that CeraFan is so prepared for the adjustments, not only just the basic kind of matchup knowledge, but just as Javier is trying to adjust for it, he's adjusting too.
All right, this is Pharah, so that's a throw combo for Scorpion. Respectable damage too. All right. Fast recovering back forward too.
Ooh, gets up swinging though.
Escape failed. That's so smart to go for the forward throw. Chuck that in every now and then. The throw combo with the cameo is so attractive, you would always assume that that's going to do it. And immediately now, you want to up-block me, I'm going to start throwing out command grabs as well. Extra damage.
That's the layers.
Ooh, my word. If only he believed the crouch. He knew he was ready for the next layer instantaneously.
You know, CeraFan is actually playing from the future. He knows what Javier is doing before Javier
turret stance. Motaro's turret stance. Oh, no.
Oh,
how do you get
out? Long range. Oh, okay, I love that choice.
Wait. The Geras clone didn't even do nothing.
No, that was a bait.
Walk forward.
That was 100% a bait. Like that. Normally, you see that kind of freeze time setup reserved for like on block or a knockdown, and you're using it for these like scary, hard to blockable situations. And most players, if they think they can, they'll jump away because they don't want to sit there and deal with like overhead lows and command grabs and whatever. So that was just one huge bait from CeraFan. Go for it, make him jump, and you jump, and just that was the earliest jump kick we've ever seen.
My man spent 2 bars to do nothing just because he was so confident.
Which made it something.
Powerful maneuver.
Do nothing, and something is created out of it.
Again, trying to put himself at a slightly safer distance if he's going for these Pharah options. However, there's that meterless confirm. MichaelCeraFan now spends one of those bars. Big damage to follow up, and a good knockdown to boot. We have the possibility of plus frames.
Oh my
goodness. Wonderful anti-air. Javier on the back foot again is just having a hard time figuring out how do I open up this guy.
Okay, there it is. That's the first time we've seen a large opening in quite some time.
Reset overhead.
I think that's the first time we've seen a mix-up from the stance pay out so well. Oh, is that punished? Oh, that is definitely enough. Another round on the board. CeraFan looking scary right now. A player possessed.
Javier doesn't have much time to make this adjustment, however, looking for it. The down one attempt whiffs completely.
But you see the damage on this for what that is. The overhead, mid 300s. Lovely jubbly.
It's not just the damage too, it's the fact that back forward 2 recovers really fast, giving Scorpion ample time to go in and try to establish the footsies. Caught the down 4, with punish it with the back 3. Another combo to boot. Reset, okay, instant low. Ooh. Javier really mixing up his timings of when he's actually going to let the Pharaoh rock, so you're not going to be completely confident. Backwards movement, I'll tell you, Scorpion, this man can retreat, and another hit. Back 3 has been the magic button so far, ending it with a side switch. Confident end for Javier. However, signs of life around on the board.
Hey, it's still best of 5. There are potentially plenty of games left. I love the defense from CeraFan. Has just not been phased in the face of these Pharah, just these tall stance mix-ups.
Pharah getting hit though means you've got to deal with that 6-second penalty before it even starts to recharge. So hitting Pharah may not do much damage, but it means that you've got about 6 seconds of leeway before you've got to worry about the next summon.
Man, I don't think we've seen a single one of these snaps connect across any of these Geras matches we've seen so far today. Because the reward of them is so high, but players are just, they are not overextending. They're being so careful.
This is an interesting neutral because Javier is so used to being the one that is dictating that pace with backing up. Geras' backwards movement is pretty much just as good as Scorpion's.
But that's the interesting dynamic of the matchup. Oh, there it is again. Kind of just playing at that max range, back 3 distance, such a long range button to begin with. Then you throw Pharah on the back of it and it gets so much more powerful.
Delayed!
Or you could just do it point blank, I guess.
Javier with the knowledge. Wow, the full screen spear.
I mean, he had break.
He's got meter too. Oh, here comes the Hellfire. It's not enough to kill. MichaelCeraFan wasn't ready though.
I wonder, did Javier mean to just...
Oh no.
Did Javier mean to drop it at the end into Hellfire? Oh, ow! There it is.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Votaro, sorry mate. You're gonna miss your turret stance this time. Javier, a round or a game on the board. I really like this adjustment. The timings of the back 3 really just catching you uncomfortable in the neutral.
But I do wonder if that was an input error by Javier at the end. Normally you see it was like a back 2 or something into the Hellfire just to kind of help it along.
I think it probably was meant to be a back 2.
Maybe. Either way, it still worked out for Javier, so still alive. And now we are dead even, 1 game apiece. And again, have to remember, CeraFan's defense has been so good against these Pharah options, but at the end of the day, it is a mix-up. And Javier is not going to be deterred. He is sticking to the strategy. This is a team he's played so many times.
Well, Javier's combos, the ender will dictate how much Pharah needs to recharge. He'll go for death spin at the end if he just needs the animation to take time to get the cameo back, because the cameo really is the secret to this team. It turns Scorpion into much more of a somewhat MKX character, right? Just 50-50s all over the shop.
Yeah, just look for restands, look for overhead low, big damage.
Nice, confirm. The standing 2 is going to reach where others wouldn't, and that's another round for MKJavier. He is becoming a lot more comfortable here, and now it's MichaelCeraFan has to figure out. I am just getting outranged. The standing 2, the back 3. These buttons have been a nightmare.
Okay, but that's a huge punish. Oh, went for a reset. Interesting time to reset because Pharah wasn't even available.
But the rewind was. I wonder if Javier was worried about that.
Yeah, I think that must have been the choice.
Leaving it up though. Oh, big risk on the armor. Very big risk indeed, and now so much damage is being dealt. The rewind is still available if MichaelCeraFan needs it, and that's just a meaty low. That's going to be enough to take the round, and once again, we are even Stevens. This round is the difference between being up or just, you know, having to do 2 more, which mentally, quite a big task for some. Backed off just in case Motaro shot you in the head, I think.
But that was quite a slippery end of round for Javier. You know, getting caught trying to do wake-up armor, then getting caught by a meaty, just not doing a lot of sitting there and blocking.
Important first hit, though. First blood here for MichaelCeraFan. Javier, loads of meter. Oh, that's gonna, yeah, a clean punish. And not just that, the rewind. Does not want to take the damage and doesn't want to have to deal with the reset because Pharah is ready again. Oh no, watch your feet.
Problem is, though, Cerafan down with no meter, though, and no stocks of the Hourglass, so the next hit is going to be good. Oh, speaking of which, there it is. Thank you very much, Ferrer. Huge overhead coming through.
Not going to spend meter, though. Is going to keep that break. We need a wake-up sweep.
And
what
again,
is going on?
But a wake-up neutral jump from Javier.
Oh, dear.
And there's the reset. Wait, this is 950 health. Is there some? I mean, there's 3 bars. If you spend it all, is this
Hellfire.
enough?
It's Hellfire. You're dead.
Yeah, there it is. That must have been what Javier was going for last time as well. That was enough damage.
So important as well because grab combos, they scale pretty significantly. That Hellfire comes
Hey, someone
out
tell
post.
Scorpion Ferrer that because they didn't get the memo.
That's what I'm saying. You get really good damage from the throw anyway, and then that Hellfire is not going to scale with the rest of the combo.
Hey man, Scorpion and guaranteed Hellfire situations, or basically guaranteed, sometimes guaranteed. They go hand in hand. He's been doing that for 30 years.
Javier, oh God, watch your head. Flat as a pancake by the end of this set, the delayed low. Another overhead! MichaelCeraFan, for lack of a better term, my man is guessing wrong. And Javier, match point.
But you can see the layers to it, Javier. Sometimes he dedicates, sometimes he delays. Looking to see, you know, giving him time. Are you going to up-block? Are you going to try and do something else? But what a commanding opening to this next round as well. Tries to go for a safe jump. Counter hit is good. The break is forced. And now MichaelCeraFan in a rough spot. No resources. No Hourglass, no meter. But not zero chance as he is swinging back now. Oh no! There's 2 meters. Is this enough?
Again, it's 950 health. Hellfire. Do we even need it? No, we don't! MichaelCeraFan must have been worried about something similar. And it will be Javier taking out MichaelCeraFan. Huge congratulations. Final combat, boys. That was such an important set for Javier. Gonna be over the moon. But the thing is, we still have a top 8 to get through, my friend.
There's that Sindel that Kanimani has been really going towards in the entirety of this tournament so far. So the question is, I wonder what matchup we're going to be seeing. But I want to say shout outs to all the EU heads at home who are tuning in, whether you're watching just at home, whatever time zone you're on, whether it's late at night, whether it's the evening, whatever it is.
I do want to say, because it's a 10 a.m. start, I don't think it's as savage as it could have been. So I'm sure there's going to be a decent amount of you at home tuning in. Thank you so much for spending your weekend with us. I say that to the people watching. I say it to our wonderful crowd that we have here live and in person. It's going to be Kung Lao versus Sindel. Loser of this is out. Winner progresses to top 4. Looks like Candy putting a lot of faith in this Sindel, the immediate armor, and that's going to be a grab combo. Didn't quite get the second dash though.
Yeah, I think if you actually get the full shove and you don't get knocked back by your own missile, it's quite easy to pick up from that, Oh my! I tell you what isn't easy to pick up from, whatever that was.
I've never seen that confirm in my life, mate.
That was a sweaty conversion, if ever I've seen one.
Sector's full screen teleport. You don't always get the chance to confirm, but it does just completely destabilize this neutral. Looked for it. Cheeky ground pound there. Tremor, forever the meat shield. For those that may not know, Tremor, when he flexes, if he gets hit, it's actually a 3-second penalty, not 6.
And because he just appears in front of you, there is elements of using him to absorb attacks, absorb projectiles mainly.
He can punish Sub-Zero Ice Clone on reaction. That's not fair.
Yeah, there is some unique tech to him because of it, but it's very interesting either way. A pretty even round number 1 here. Good punish on the poke. That's the downside of using your longer pokes. If it's point blank, you will usually get punished with a down 1.
A break from Kale, the confidence.
I mean, it's a close round. If this connects, it's going to be either you lose the round or you use a break as well.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh my goodness.
That was so risky because even though the Tremor was coming out, I don't think he would have survived for the armor.
Maybe not, but either way, it did work out. Kanimani takes a round.
Overhead's going to connect. Missile pressure. The sweep doesn't look like much, but every single knockdown, it's damage, it's positioning, it's momentum.
Oh, counter hit. Big opportunity here for Kanimani. There's not going to be a Tremor on the back of it. We did see Tremor used before to make that reversal attempt a bit harder to deal with.
That was an interesting ender. Going for like slightly different enders. I wonder if that's almost to make your opponent uncomfortable. They don't get their wake-up timing. The escape, dash in throw is going to be good for Kanimani. Plus frames that down 3. It's going to be the hard to block. The break available for online. Kale has to let it rock.
A tricky situation to survive there. So difficult to block the low ground pounds, the overhead flow options from Sindel at the same time. Huge up block on the rocket, but no. Kale is not deterred.
This is really scary stuff. The delayed high. Oh, the whiff punish! Kanimani, 1 game up here, online KO. Far from out of things, but after a whiff punish like that, sending a bit of a message, right? I'm looking for your buttons. I'm not afraid of you. Rematch. We wasted no time.
No, this is definitely going to be quick
back in.
fire. This could very well be the matchup we see the entire time as well. I mean, I love to see that Kale has had so much faith in the Kung Lao this entire tournament. So I feel like normally he would like start with the Homelander and then end up going to the Kung Lao if it was kind of like necessary, but just a lot of confidence here this time. Yet again, the quick little micro ducks underneath the grab, but what can you do? The missiles are coming.
You have to deal with the chip damage, you're gonna have to deal with the plus frame.
Oh!
What? Oh my good lord! That feels bad. That feels so bad.
Oh, the delay! But no, trying to fake out instead. And now the armor is good once more. Oh, tried to whiff punish.
Went for the right option to make it whiff though. We're gonna get more? Yes,
That's still connected.
Yo, my man knows. He's done that homing missile once or twice. Whoa, the whip punish again! Even if you build break, is it even gonna be worth it?
I mean, Kale broke in a similar situation last time. Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing again.
A really big risk to play though, because there's no chance of being able to, unless you flawless
The
block.
flawless block, it's still active. No, Kanimani's patient as well, backing off.
This is scary stuff.
Okay, there's a good block too. Wait, is that connect?
Oh my good God! How did you find that?
Is that enough to do it? Surely, I mean, oh, it might be close.
Oh, you're dead, mate.
That is enough.
You're dead as a doornail. What a reaction! He must have been like a pixel away from that down 3 hitting.
Now that genuinely had to have been like, it couldn't possibly be closer without actually connecting. But that's why we see the breaks like that, Kale. That young man confidence. And for good reason.
For it again. The down 3, just really good, but also low profile. Just being able to go under those projectiles that you're having to deal with. All right, knockdown, no sector. Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
A complete swing of momentum, though, in this round. Until now, Kanimani finds the opening. This won't get close to killing, but it is going to be a decent lead to keep anyway.
Knockdown. All right,
okay, this is rough.
business. There's no fatal blow to power through the armor either.
Oh, he lands on it. Kanimani. Okay. This is one of those pivotal moments. Do you go 2-0 up or do we tie it?
Fight.
Oh, wow, that reached. Can you believe how far Tremor was there?
Still found a way. Oh, all right, we're mixing, we're mixing.
That's 3.
4. And now we grab. Just like that, about half-life gone. All right, wake up down 1. Enough of this. Get away from me.
Oh, no, that counter hit.
Yes, it did. And the meter being spent.
Oh, the fake out.
Trevor.
Yeah. Tries it again. This time, up rocket covers. We're getting weird.
Oh, wow, whiff dive kick. Instant recovery on that. However, clipped. And now that's a full combo. Not just a full combo, but a fully stocked Tremor. What is the mix?
Okay, no, we're not going to see it. Kale decides to break before. I respect that.
Oh no, Sector gets hit. No missile. That hurts because that is a 6-second penalty. We might not have a missile for the rest of this game unless online Kale can bide his time.
I mean, Kanimani's sitting on a lot of meter. That's the big problem. Tremor's going to come back much faster. Okay, there's a hit though. Okay, again, the mids are good.
He's pressing. He's pressing! Kanimani just swinging the down 1. What is going on?
Yeah, back-to-back down 1s there. Kani definitely looking for something quick. It did not work out. Neither of them connecting.
10 seconds on the clock starting now. How's it going to go? Bowling ball. No! The hat finds its mark! And that brings us 1 game apiece. Kanimani way too, I would say, desperate to close things out there.
Yeah, I feel like those 2 down 1s back-to-back, like those are normals that, yeah, they're fast, but they have a lot of recovery and they're pretty stubby. So for Kanimani to swing 2 of them back-to-back there, Very uncharacteristic of him to play like that.
When people normally do stuff like that, it's because the pressure's on. You've got really only a few seconds, a few hits.
Or there's like magic pixel left to do.
You go for this really disrespectful stuff because in your mind, that is the last thing your opponent's looking for. They're not ready for you to do that.
And it's all you need sometimes.
And Kale was. That's what was the most impressive thing. He was so calm and collected. He was still ready for that stuff. Okay, double missile. Here we go, full combo. Knocked down into the corner as well. That 2-1-2, such a good auto shimmy.
But such a crucial match for Kale to win. You do not want to be facing down 2-0 in loser's bracket.
But
what
look at this momentum and the overhead as well. On the verge of this could have almost been a flawless victory. We only took like 5% damage.
A dominating round though from the young man online Kale. A complete twist of fate.
Oops. I mean, we can't even call that an advantage. Yeah, the armor came out, but we're still against the corner. And another tech.
No throws allowed, throwing discouraged.
He's being so careful here, and I love to see it.
So many delayed mids though from Kanimani. Because Kale is looking to tech throws all the time, and normally delayed mids is how you can kind of catch people slipping there. But Kale ready for the delayed mids and the throws. This brick wall of a defense. Okay, still took some damage, but not as much as we could have seen thanks to the armor again.
I still wouldn't call that a particularly good situation.
And again, the patience, Kale.
He's just not getting opened up, refuses to get opened up here. Good block on the sweep. Cannot whip punish. Almost instant recovery on that. Oh, the buffer. Are you kidding me? And we're just going straight into character select? All right, this could be where the Homelander comes out, or maybe even something else.
Well, this is going to be the final opportunity that Kanimani has. Not to be a broken record, but we are in loser's territory, my friends. If you lose here, you are gone.
Oh, okay. Actually, we just go straight back in and just take this moment.
Next time, Earthrealm will host.
You can definitely see the change in approach though from online Kale. The defense superb, the aggression on point. What can Kanimani do to stop this momentum though?
All right. Armor activated once more. Makes you more brave to go for those options that are otherwise just death sentence.
Okay, again, the defense.
Just eating those 50-50s and consistently being wrong on them just gives Kale so much advantage.
I love how Kanimani is still trying to check these whip dive kicks, but it's so hard. There's like almost no recovery whatsoever on them. It's still trying to establish something. But this is a big opening now. There it is. I actually feel like whenever Kanny has like faked out the tremor, it hasn't worked. Whenever he's called the tremor, it has. I wonder if that could be a change. More commitment to these scary mix-up opportunities. And there's the block. And Kale covering. Making sure that if the overhead is blocked, well, he can still get out to safety.
I really do like that overhead into spin technique. It's just a free check. On hit, you get damage. If not, then who cares?
I mean, is it the, is it the biggest reward you can get off that overhead? No. But is it going to keep you safe if it is blocked? Absolutely.
These throw techs have just been on the money every single time. Looking for the down counter poke. Another throw tech. Kale says, get away. Escape failed this time.
Oh, but there it is, the confirm. Tricky confirm too. The first hit of forward one blocked, but the second and third good. Another delayed mid. This time the block on the low overhead.
That block might have saved Kale's skin in this match because Kanimani just needs a little bit more damage, shy of 300 to bring us to a game 5. Many of us expected a game 5. Will we get there though is the question.
Oh, I hope so. As Evo top 8.
You do always have to be quite careful with any sort of projectiles. Didn't have the meter.
Just shy of it. Like a shred away from having enough. Okay.
You're definitely dead. Unbreakable?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Game 5 is secured. And it's all going to come down to this. One more match.
But even there, the boldness to just commit to Fatal Blow there. I mean, if you do have Breaker available, yes, you can take more risks, but at the same time when you're that low, a great option from Kanimani. I like that choice because Kale has been poking after that overhead like almost every time. So Kani just trying to establish armor, maybe send a message.
Lovely block. A really good interrupt, though, from Online Kale. He's going to let it rock. There are so many layers to both of their offense right now. Fundamentally, it's coming down to what kind of options Kale is choosing versus Kanimani, the flip, other things too. Armor meets armor, but in this case, Kani still has meter, and he will spend it. All right, full combo. It's going to take a good amount of time. It means that we're going to be able to get Tremor back even faster now the snaps come out.
First time I've seen that in the whole match. Easier said than done to find the space for it, but manages. Okay. Kale finishing the string, looking for the advantage. Kani not letting it happen. Interesting trade. And there it is again. The mix-up is good, and Kanimani finds himself at match point.
Round 2.
It's a critical moment here for Online Kale. If you want the young man to make it through, you don't have much time left to cheer him on, I tell you that much.
Okay, trying to go for a quick jump back projectile, not getting it this time. Oh,
Fake!
wow,
The
okay.
fake!
That is the first time maybe in the entire set that the Tremor fake out has resulted in a successful hit. Which means if you get a hit on the fake out, you then have Tremor to use again later. Pretty scary.
Really difficult situation. We are on the verge of getting a combo break. That does mean, though, that Lau's going to have to choose break or armor. A hard choice. Kanimani can just sort of chill out at this range at the moment. He's got Tremor, he can meet shield, he can build his own resources. There's like just shy of 40 seconds on the clock. There is no rush here.
I mean, you don't need to. Nice anti-air,
Oh
but
my
again,
God.
the rocket coming down. Take every hit you can. A pivotal break. That break has kept Kale in this tournament. And can he find something else on the back of it? Tries to upblock. But this time again, Kanimani not looking to commit this time. Really wanting to take this win slowly and steadily.
All right, the good block of the low. That actual low block might be everything. Do you have time to make this comeback?
Hang on, I don't know.
Go big or go home! Go big or go home! There's not much time! Is this fatal blow going to be enough? That is the question!
This has got to be enough for the lead. It is, it is. With 1 second left, I don't think there's anything Kanimani can do to get back in this round. That has to be enough.
1 second to go and the missile to shut it down even more! Still alive in this set!
That was
what a catch!
That was a long second, I'll tell you what, but we are going down to the final round here. Game number 5, 1 round apiece. Who advances and who is going home?
So much momentum on the back of that. However, the good blocks. We got hit by 1 bit of the ground pound, but who cares? It's negligible damage. Online Kale, really good in the meter department. The air hat just to keep you from eating that air trade. A lovely throw. It's impossible to call who has the lead right now.
Okay, avoided it. Online Kale. Okay, wow, that was so risky
There
from
wasn't even a
Kanimani.
Tremor.
No, that was from the heart.
Another meat shield. Better Tremor take the hit than you.
Uh-oh. But then as soon as one connects, Online Kale smelling blood going in.
Keeps it nice and simple. Standing one ender. Uh-oh, 50-50s. A down one. Potential pressure here. Gets the counter hit. The break. This is too close for comfort.
So much resource on the side of Kanimani, except health.
He finds the mix! He finds the mix! Kanimani pulls the trigger on Fatal Blow, and in a true nail biter, moves on. A rivalry that is slowly becoming more and more apparent. That was an exhausting set.
No, that has to have been the ultimate sigh of relief for Kanimani. That matchup, we've seen these two play online, we've seen how close it can get between them. And then here they are again, doing the match in losers bracket, but managed to pull it out, does Kanimani as he moves on. And what I think is the best set we've had so far today.
I feel like as we've progressed in competitive fighting games, the era of character specialist, it is slowly becoming a thing of the past. People like to have variety. They don't want to pick themselves in bad matchups. This kind of match is a treat.
But what makes me laugh, though, is I'm not firing shots, but to both Hourglass and Javier, I've seen both of them over the time pretend like they're picking up other characters, and then when it's in tournament, Scorpion, Melina.
You can't quit your favorite. That's just how it goes.
Hey, but they took him to Evo Top 8, so, you know, clearly something is right. But the big change here, though, is the Scorpion Tremor from Javier, which is much more of a, I suppose, kind of like traditional Scorpion team that this game has seen. A lot of like safe death spin, nice damage extensions. You don't quite get the same overhead low that you get from Pharah and the massive throw combos, but still, you definitely get a lot of interesting tools that Scorpion very much likes to have.
Scorpion Pharah is an anomaly for the character. Like, Tremor brings you much more to a fundamental that he hit and runs, you know, and that's the whole thing. Lovely break there from Javier. Confident, though, I must say, because that was a brave option. Is he going to go for bait the breakout, maybe? No break. No, they will choose to break at the last minute. Has to be plus. The throw. Bold business. Is it going to be possible to find a hit?
Oh, I love that.
A big risk.
Yeah.
A big risk.
That right there is going to be a very important piece of this matchup that we will have to remember. There is basically nowhere on screen that you can spear that ball will not pick it up. And that ball is a full launch every time. Oh, okay, no. We're going to be seeing Javier fish for that quite a few times. That meterless Hellfire into Tremor launch does so much damage. But it is not unblockable.
A hard read there from Hourglass, though. I know sometimes Melina players can sometimes get full roll on accident, so I'm never going to boldly claim whether it was or not. I'm not a Melina player, however. That is a big part of the team right there. Death spin into Tremor punch.
She is the right character, though, that you could assume that it's probably intentional whenever you see a ball.
It's just Melina players, isn't it? It's hard to tell.
No, for real, it's part of the Melina DNA. You are playing the character wrong if you are not throwing out a ball every now and then. I'll be honest.
You've got to install the fear into your opponent. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be done. Oh, wow. Advancing overhead. Looked for the reversal, but just covering way too much space. Tremor nowhere to be found, and that will be game number 1 for Hourglass of Rain.
A solid start. You can definitely see how punishing it can be, though, right? You're so motivated to go for those big rewards, whether it's a spear, whether it's a teleport, reversal trying to cover it with Tremor, but if it's not on point, Melina will make it hurt. Melina, I feel like, has been so consistently one of the higher damage characters in the game. Maybe not so much with the Kung Lao team, because this is much more of like a consistency above all else, but this character is capable of some big numbers. Ah, and there's the adjustment. This time we go for the ground pound instead, the longer reach and the quicker startup.
Very down 1 heavy, though, and Hourglass ready to punish those. Any down 1 on hit from Melina, it's a decent position, right? Because you have the advancing overhead. You've got the instant low. Her sweep is plus on block. Most people don't really know that. That's why he backdashed afterwards. He was looking for a button, but he didn't want to get hit. Punish.
Oh, big punish. That's the unfortunate kind of low projectile where at the range they're standing at when you throw it, it is safe, but they just dash beforehand. Oh, no. The pickup.
Yeah, looking for the low pokes.
Yeah, these are two characters with some decent pokes on them. Melina's down 4. Her sweep, down 1, very strong. Scorpion's down 3. That's why we're seeing it established. Oh, and there's the layers, trying to establish poke into special. Because if you start respecting poke into special, you can start doing poke into a lot more.
Wow, just let it hit. Delayed mid there, Hourglass. Again, these individual buttons, they have been hitting, but they're part of the stagger game. They're not really being used to connect. However, timeout territory, plus on here. The sweep, looking for all buttons here. Overhead,
hang on a minute, though.
Hourglass still has a chance.
Ooh.
Not so much after that whiff. Yeah, the second that whiff came out, Javier got the low poke, the frame advantage, pretty much a done deal.
Well, I'm pretty sure if that down 2 connected, that it would have been enough to get a slight light lead. Either way, it was definitely an attempt. Didn't quite work out. Javier now in the driver's seat.
Good knockdown, meaty mid. Oh, did go for the up block. There is some specific answers for that overhead. The death spin was slowed down in the patch that happened a few months ago. Staggers.
Okay, again, we are seeing so many throw techs in this top 8. Which is important because there's so many characters, they have that real strike throw threat. Oh, hello.
Really loving the use of this Kung Lao orbiting hat. It really isn't a cameo attack that many players use, but Melina's application of it is pretty ridiculous, to be honest. Damage plus frames, Safe advances if you cover it with a low hat as well. Great tech.
But that is kind of like classic Hourglass of Rain. In the neutral, just back off, build that time, get the cameo back. Don't go in until you've got the resources available. You got 99 seconds, use them.
Both players sitting on 3 bars a meter. Doesn't punch Melina, but does punch Kung Lao in the head.
Yeah, a lot of advantage on that, but nothing else to be too afraid of. Another escape failed. We're seeing so many throw attempts. And the techs always tried.
Every time there's that low hat, I'm just so certain that Scorpion teleport is on Hourglass of Rain's mind. Even then, backing up, you know, you don't want to get in a weird situation here. Happy to play.
Yeah, Hourglass so consistent with those up blocks now. Not really eating any chips whatsoever. Okay. Again, Melina not going to overhead low you to death, but when they do connect, they can add up. Oh, tried! Oh, punished!
Unbreakable.
Oh, this is big. There's another bar, too. Oh my God, are you serious?
He just went 1 down 2 to another. I have never seen that exchange before.
I wonder if Javier, like, is there a possibility that maybe he could have continued off of that and just gone for a larger combo, or do you reckon he just wanted the reset? Because in that instance, I think if you do reset off of that Hellfire, the next hit probably wins, but Hourglass always ready.
Scorpion.
What's a way to return to an EX down 2, being on the receiving end? Do it yourself. Such a strong tool, though. I'm not surprised to see players really make the most of it these days.
Javier putting his tournament life behind the Ferrer. A very different style of Scorpion. A lot of the ways that Trevor's been playing here, Hourglass has been shutting down. Wonderful defense, amazing neutral. Just the death spin isn't really doing much.
Yeah.
And it's been pivotal to his game plan.
Well, think about it. What do you pick Tremor for? It's like death spin safety for, like, you know, chip damage adding up. Oh, wow, got caught. Damage extensions maybe off of Hellfire. Oh, speaking of damage, tries to go for the pain in game, but it didn't work out.
Still does have the damage buff, but I just don't think you're going to have a chance to use it.
There's the up block, but again, one of those overheads that up block doesn't actually make punishable. Okay, there's the low. I mean, this is the right team to make the comeback. It's going to be resource heavy, but...
Overhead, no,
too early, too early! Oh, no!
Oh, heartbreaker for Javi, yeah. You do have to delay your Ferrer move, otherwise it does just combo and it's wasted.
And Hourglass looking so ready for this match. And there's the catch on the teleport cancel. Javier trying to fight back, but Hourglass looking just 1 step ahead in the set, and there's something can change. It's the readiness for the matchup, right? It was the up blocks before. It's the ducks always.
Nice down 1, turn stealing. However, oh, was that a roll I saw there? I swear I saw the effect there.
Hey, when Melina's sitting on Breaker, chances of a roll go up big time. Okay, armor's through. Not a huge reward.
Lovely reactionary.
Oh, wow.
Get off me.
Again, I love how Hourglass is so good at spacing the max distance of that down 1. It kind of just creates that sweep distance box in front of her where it's like, no, this is my space. You cannot occupy it. Oh, again, the anti-air ball. Such a versatile move, and Hourglass is using it so surgically.
Oof. Gotta watch out for these low hats at this distance. Beautiful block on the low, and the punish!
That punish!
You can't break in time because Ferrer still has to leave the screen!
Okay, this is match point Hourglass. One more hit could take the set. Oh, got hit by the low hat. Challenging the low hat on hit Javier. Down on life, but never mind. Now that life is 0. Hourglass of Rain with a strong showing and a 3-0 dominating victory over Javier.
Sonicfox looking to secure, what is it, the 8th EVO trophy at this point?
I'm not about to list them off, but yes, 8. If Sonicfox can do this, it would be the 8th overall EVO win, and that's not necessarily in just NRS games, even though of those current 7, there are many NRS. There includes other games as well. I mean, just a multi-game success through and through, but always has that kind of home in the NRS scene. That is the community that Sonicfox was kind of created within. Nicolas, fantastic player, again, very MK focused in general, and it's always a good match when these two play.
Much like Sonicfox, though, Nicolas and ScorpionProx getting into competitive at a very young age. Really sort of born and bred in that competitive environment. And it's no surprise with the likes of, you know, South America to practice against.
Oh, mate, we're old. all intents and purposes, we are the old timers now. These new, especially again from South America, the young like teenage players who.
But it's not just Mortal Kombat for that. I mean, even Evo alone, South America has so many young players for other fighting games that are just leagues ahead of so many of the rest of us. It's
hey, I don't know what they're
a bit unfair.
I don't know what they're putting in the water in Chile, but it's making these kids good at video games. I'll tell you that. But Nicolas, what matchup are we expecting to see? Because we've seen a fair few characters from Nicolas at this point. You know, last year it was almost exclusively Johnny Cage, which I'm sure he still has, but we haven't really seen him need to play it in a while. There's been a mix of some Reiko yesterday, a lot of Havoc, I will say, a significant amount of Havoc Movado. Because that is the style that both Nicolas and his brother Scorpion Prox, you know, shout outs to them both, have always done. They have that ultimate kind of training technique where they're both equally as good at the game and are like super top level players. They, between them, play basically everything in the game. And they just play against each other all the time. So they are grinding countless matchups. You are very unlikely to surprise them in tournament, but it also means they have access to a lot themselves.
Even that though, I mean, you know, I might expose myself for having the worst memory in the world, but didn't we see Nicolas use a really optimal Baraka Tremor yesterday?
I think it was him. Yeah, I'm fairly sure. But it was either him or Scorpion Prox. As a twin, this is a blow up to say.
No, I've seen them both play Baraka.
But they often do play the same characters as each other. So if one of them plays it, I'm inclined to think they both do. But either way, Sonicfox has been fully all aboard the ketchup and mustard train, the Cyrax and the Sector.
Versus Havoc, though. All right, it's going to be a Cyrax match. I was talking to Fox yesterday, right? And, you know, congratulated them on the top 8, and they was like, you know, I bet you liked watching the Sector, which I did. But then immediately said to me, I am really sorry, though. I've got a Cyrax path.
But that's the benefit of playing multiple characters. You look at the matchups you're likely to play, and you prepare accordingly.
All right, let's find out who's going to make it into grand finals. Winner's side, the ultimate comfort zone. Havoc versus Cyrax. Brawn and Brute Force versus setups all day.
But Cyrax, Madam Bo, this is that Sonicfox team. It's everything Fox likes in a character like this.
Oh, what, not letting you play the game?
I mean, a lot of one-sided setup opportunity. Look at the development. What do you do? The setups are strong. The mind games are heavy. On the flip side, we are seeing Havoc Movado right there.
Oh, that was so cheeky.
So I love that adaptation, though, because a big like source of counterplay you have access to if you've got Movado cameo is Wake Up Mine. You know, Movado Mine is an ambush. You can do it very quickly. Calling it on Wake Up can kind of help you out because they'll become active. If you guess wrong on a setup, they might get pulled into it, they get zapped, whatever. And I feel like we've seen Sonicfox particularly have that used against.
Oh, the dash cancel, it's disgusting.
And
as if there weren't enough layers, Mustard.
Oh, it just never ends. This team is filthy. But hey, Havoc Movado, we've seen this team once or twice. Down, but certainly not out.
Oh, going in for ourselves. I heard the little, you know that Movado was popped there, but just wasn't ready.
Okay, another grab. What's it going to be this time? We do see 2 meters on the side of Sonicfox. Will we see the meter drain end? We do, and that, not only do you get the meter drain, you also get the drink. So now the dash cancel's in play. Oh, the mix-up between 2-1 for the overhead and 2 Madam Bo.
You know, I had wondered why we started seeing Sonicfox go for that overhead, but with bombs on the screen, is it even unsafe?
Oh my God! Perfect time we saw. The mix-up was committed to, but a throw tech on the dash cancel. Hang on a minute.
Beautiful throw tech there from Nicolas. Oh no, Madam Bo! You're so rude, mate!
Again, waiting, punish on the down one. Mix up, no. Playing it safe, waits for the reversal, goes underneath. What? Oh my goodness! What even happened there? The back 2-2 underneath the bottle toss. Movado ready to make the most of it. What was that?
Absolute savage, Madam Bo. Just trying to hit him in the back of the head with a bottle. He's not even looking.
Oh, hang on. Huge wake-up option, though, from Sonicfox. Very greedy and punished. Okay, the dash-up grab. No fear.
This is a really healthy, life lead for Nicolas. The only problem is, against a team like Cyrax, Madam Bo, is any life lead safe when all she needs is that one hit to start the trade?
Oh, you can never get comfortable. That much is for sure. It can just take one hit to start the sequence. Well, in this instance, we see, oh, okay, the breaker is forced. This is good for Nicolas now, though, because it means there's going to be no No meter drain threat, even if Sonicfox can find the hit, but no, not gonna happen. The trade, the whiff punish! Don't be whiffing in front of me, says Nicolas. Huge catch there to start things off in a game number 1 on the board. But man, do you have to fight for it. These are two characters who I feel like you can never feel comfortable in front of them, because whether it's damage, whether it's mix-ups, like Cyrax is much more about that kind of upfront strike throw, and then obviously dialed up to 11 on hit. But Havoc is just so many strings of overheads in them, where that low nether snatcher is a threat, the mine for extensions of low grabs and strings. So much to be looking for at any given time. Oh wow, nice catch.
Delay wake up just to avoid that Neoplasm. A really good read on that grab. Sonicfox now engaged. Starting to mix again.
But a very dangerous grab for Nicolas to go for there, you know? Back 2-2, either the low or the grab ender. They both get really high reward with Movado, but you need the mine to combo off the grab. So if mine's not available, you're effectively risking yourself for quite a low reward situation.
Pushing this into the corner, however. All right. Back in a bad situation, take all the meters away, nothing left, goes in for the low here.
Oh, I love that attempt. Maybe not quite the, oh wow, okay, no.
Look, that was as good as it could have gone right at the end. At least you're not in the corner no more.
But we did see an interesting attempt there from Sonicfox. There are some setups. As soon as you've kind of established that layer 1 of the bomb mine game, you can start doing like different distances of bomb into like the back 2-4, so the low that you fake out the overhead. And then even though you don't normally get a combo, it will pick up, but not gonna see it this time as a huge opening from Nicolas. Starts things off with a 430, the mix
is wrong, overhead.
That's another hit. That's like 2 400s back to back. And there's EX Neoplasm. How do you deal with it? You do not. Wow, that was Movado into Neoplasm. So that was Movado just holding you in place.
Right. Cyrax, where do we go from here? We've got those 3 bars again. Madam Bo, half of it is used, but not the worst cooldowns in the world, to be honest. Dash cancel, again into a lovely throw tech. Always ready.
Oh my goodness!
Madam Bo, you're just standing there, help!
That was down 4 into launcher on a hit. That nether snatcher goes so far, huge reward, but it's rare that you see...
Disrespecting the plus frames, Mustard. You gotta respect the frames, mate.
But it's rare that you see poke special both connect on hit. Normally if the poke connects, the special is blocked, but such a late cancel window on that long leg of Havoc. Ooh! I couldn't even see it. Oh, underneath.
Ready for everything and... I'm not even gonna bother finishing that. Any option, any option, come on now.
But is it a surprise that Nicolas has that preparation, that readiness for everything?
No.
Exactly. This is a prepared player, always and forever. But starting things off 2-0. Will we see a full comeback? We have to.
Still choosing to go in with the Cyrax. No matter what.
But hey,
I was told this is a Cyrax hard.
Oh no, a dropped combo from Nicolas. Gives Sonicfox a big opening. But we have to remember, folks, this is winner's final. If you win this match, you're in grand finals winner's side. What a safety net to be sitting on, especially at Evo. And the difference, the flip side, having to make it all the way back from loser side. There's the armor. I respect that.
And Nicolas on the winner's side grand finals is going to be absolutely terrifying. You are going to have to do the unthinkable if you want to be able to take him out. Good plus frames.
Unthinkable, but not impossible.
Madam Bo.
Very difficult.
Oh! The trade?
Yo, she is not playing fair.
She's just constantly hitting you in the face. That's not martial arts, is it?
Nah, she's just getting in a bar fight. Oh! Hang on a minute, wait, the roll. EX? No, just going straight for Fatal Blow. Okay, okay.
Right. We're going to do really good damage here. However, this is not going to be the end of the round. I mean, we're going to get the slide.
Yeah, Movado's back, so you do get slide potential off of this. The question is, does Nicolas want to do it? He does. But I think Fox takes the slide on purpose. Get the distance.
Down 2? Oh,
yes, I love that choice!
Don't even have to worry about Madam Bo there. This is match point for Nicolas. And this would be a extremely dominant winners finals. Not the result many would have expected, I would say. Uh-oh, Movado.
That's a rough start for Sonic.
All right, plus frames, the Nomad touch. Immediately caught swinging though. That's gonna be a confirmed Fox. The breaker activated. Oh, plus frames. Fox, every single disrespect of plus frames here is going to be catastrophic. You got to be so careful now.
The thing is, it's the defense from Nicolas. Is it just me, or we have not had a chance to see like this? Oh, that would have been really cool.
Mix up. Uh-oh.
We haven't had a chance to see like the setups get on board in so long. This is just all Nicolas right now. He's going in for the win. Can he find it? Can he take out Sonicfox 3-0? One potential hit more to decide.
Plus frames.
Oh,
I'm
that's
so shocked you still challenged.
But that's the confidence.
Set.
But that's the confidence, and look at the reward. There's the drain. We haven't seen this in a while. Bomb 1, bomb 2.
Overhead. Oh no, wasn't ready for the follow-up though.
But even if you did, I think even if Sonicfox was able to pick up from that, you maybe would have landed on the mine. I think that's a blessing in disguise. Tries down here, but no. Still alive, barely.
10 seconds on the clock. Not much time left to make magic happen. You've got to do something. The grab! The grab at the last minute! Sonicfox finds it! And that is just to stay alive in the match. We've got another round to go after this.
I mean, this doesn't scale if you do it really early. This might... Oh, actually, is it even enough? Oh my goodness, I don't know if it is. It is! Whoa, actually, for a slight minute there, I was like, maybe not.
Don't
but
worry,
it is
Mustard.
just...
One of these days you'll be right about fatal blow damage, but it's not today.
You're all right, you are correct. But that does keep Sonicfox, and you were just saying, every disrespect of plus frames could be punishing unless it works. And that entire sequence was started off of disrespecting frame advantage, but Fox is the kind of player who will do that. You can't play by the book every time or you become predictable. And there is no one less predictable than Sonicfox.
Full combo from the throw tech, but because it was a throw tech, scaling massively. It's not going to save you from the meter drain or the situation though, so who cares? Plus frames.
Good block. The layers, it keeps going. Recovers in time. The mine. Okay, out of the setup, but still back to the wall. Got tons of health. Oh my goodness! So brave to commit to that.
No mind to make it count.
Hang on a minute!
Cornered. Wait, that's going to hurt so much. That's going to hurt so much.
A Movado is left. It is getting spent.
All right, knocked down. Scary situation. Unbreakable down 2. Once again, not enough to win, but the meaty button is going to keep Sonicfox alive. That was so close from being a disaster.
What utter confidence to just wake up uppercut for the amp, for the unbreakable, and for it to work, and it counter hit.
How many of these down 2 jump cancels have just been paramount in this top 8?
No, that was on the back of a pretty miraculous turn of events for Sonicfox there, but it was a turn of events that was crafted in the moment. Those decisions, oh my goodness. Sonicfox staying alive, I cannot believe it. I for sure that was looking like a 3-0, completely and utterly, but not gonna happen.
It did look like Nicolas took a moment there. Oh my god. How often do you see that move get armor broken? Okay. Sonicfox online. Wake up roll.
Okay.
That's an option and a half.
Big reward though. The mine is good to extend. Okay, good punish. Okay, the grab, the layers. And back here we are again.
Not wasting any time either. We want the drink and we want the meter drain. Uh-oh, caught out of it. Nicolas trying to go for these really, I would say, slippery escape attempts.
Oh, tries to cancel to avoid the bomb, but this time Fox is ready.
Definitely tried to get a cheeky drink in there, but Madam Bo was like, no, you've had enough, my friend.
But all you need is one drink is enough to get the dash cancel, which is the most important thing we see Fox typically go for.
Did you see the flawless block on that down 4 into the dash in punish on the down 1?
Oh no! A big miss though, unfortunately.
Not that it matters. Nicolas caught trying to jump out. Does look to be far less more comfortable on the defense in this game. Oh no, the flurry. What's it going to be?
Uh-oh. Oh, the jump!
Finds the way out.
That's the first time we've seen someone escape that setup, but no! Immediately he has to break.
Oh, the grab. Not enough cameo for the Movado mine, however. Gets it again! This time, the mine is locked and loaded.
I can't expect we will see a break here from Fox. With that kind of meter left, you know Fox is just looking for that kill. Any hit into EXNet. Would this be it? Escape failed. Uh-oh. This hit will not kill, but the mix-up that follows absolutely could.
The combos are going to take quite a while. That's going to give Madam Bo time to
the drop.
regenerate. The defensive mine, it is going to come out, and the fatal blow is going to hit. You can't break because Madam Bo is standing in the background.
Okay, this might just be enough for a life lead. Do you go for the Movado slide again? Last time Fox took the hit. This time blocks. This time blocks and looks for the armor.
Oh, that was ridiculously bold from Nicolas. However, a match point has been secured.
But that was just enough health left. You can absorb it with the armor, and then responding in kind. This is such an armored match right now. Yep, good blocks. Oh, the counter hit. Sonicfox looking to swing as early as possible for big reward now.
My spider senses tell me that we might see a meter drain.
Oh no, this is tricky. This is tricky. Weird setup.
What?
Oh!
I have never seen that. You can even tell what side she was on while she was doing the move.
Yeah, you keep that one up your sleeve for a rainy day. And it is pouring now here in this Evo top 8. Good break. Nicolas has...
The low!
Oh, never
That's a
mind.
combo!
Never mind. Was about to say has such a comeback to make, but not going to get the chance.
Nicolas was unfathomably close to a 3-0, and I feel like before you know it, everything's just going wrong.
Did you hear that? Reiko.
The Great Hall.
The big character change here from Nicolas. This is a character, I wouldn't say it's one of his most played in competitive, but he has used Reiko a lot. Currently, Reiko quite scary, quite a mix-up machine of his own. But we're betting it all on this game 5. A brave character change as well. Nicolas did go up 2-0 with the Havoc, but decides that now it's time to change things up.
Really
Big
good
punish.
block. Really good block, but a bold choice from Fox. Going for that mix-up without a bomb to cover them. Beautiful tech as well. Nicolas looking for it. Oh, get it right in the face! Oof.
Hey, if you don't want to get kicked, you shouldn't be standing there.
True, she did put herself in that situation.
Oh,
right.
confirmed.
Launch.
And Tremor is back. Hurt so good. Oh, not this time. Not this time. No. Nicolas has been on the receiving end of a few too many of those comebacks in this top 8.
Refuses to be flustered. Refuses to be stressed. This change to Reiko just looking so clean. All right, Breaker has been forced out. Sonicfox, the match point for Nicolas once again. Obtained beautiful jump.
You live by the sword, you die by it. Those grabs so rewarding, but when they whiff, you're in trouble.
All right, here we go. More mix. Again, the throw tech, it's going to scale the combo, but at this point, it just doesn't matter. You just want the momentum. You're still building meter doing all the bombs.
Oh, try something big with the reversal tremor, but not going to work.
Oh my good lord. Here comes even more. Right, what's the mix going to be? Here comes Madam Bo. Again, that bottle used just to cover a jump out.
Okay, we're going all the way. We're going to Game 5 catch-up final round. Winners finals. Will Sonicfox be able to seal it on this full reverse 3-0, or will Nicolas be able to stop it right at the very end? Oh, huge. Try to cover it. Just keep things safe. Big overhead.
That down 4 very almost caught the bomb plus frames. Again,
Disrespected.
challenge the frames again.
Oh, the dash-up grab is good. Yeah, you have to break there, surely. But now we are back down. No meter. Oh, the interruption. I think Nicolas was maybe delaying there, trying to maybe confirm that standing 3, but took a little bit too long. Sonicfox says absolutely not.
Challenges, finds the 2-1. The meaty mid as well. Good blocks. An overhead comes out. Reiko. So many mix-ups at close range. Looks for the whip punish. Get out of here, Madam Bo. Had enough here. I've had enough here.
No, there's no tremor. There's no tremor, but there will be at the end of this.
All right, what's it going to be? Strike or throw? It's going to be armor.
Neither.
Down 1 punish. And the mix-up!
No!
Oh my god.
Flawless block.
Last breath is barely here. Fox finds the hit. There's barely any health left. You have got to make this count right now.
Okay, this hit doesn't kill, but you have the meter drain. You have the strongest setup. Wait, no, we're cashing out. We're cashing out on damage. Okay, wait. Surely this doesn't kill. I know I'm wrong all the time, but there's no way
No,
this kills.
it's not. Look at how little damage it's doing. Sonicfox went for the fatal blow instead. This is going to be a scary situation.
What is going to follow?
Went for the flips. Oh, went for the flips.
What? a decision at the last moment. Sonicfox, the miraculous play at the very end, and clutches it for the full Game 5 reverse 3-0. Oh my day. Johnny Cage. So that is another character that Kenny has. I don't think he's played it in EVO yet, but it is a character he has available to him. He is low-key one of the best Johnnies in this game that we have seen.
I know that Melina players often don't really like the Johnny Cage matchup.
That is a good point.
You know, there's not a huge amount of Melinas in Europe. The one that we all know on the EU side being Nuji, who will no doubt bump into Kanimani all the time in Combat League. You know, you hear a lot of Melina players say Johnny Cage is rough. It really is.
But
it's the punishable down one.
Yeah, that's the main thing that is difficult, I would say, on face value at least in the Melina. And it is going to be Johnny versus Melina.
Goddamn, we're smart!
So Melina's down one, so good. We've seen Hourglass of Rain use it surgically in this top 8 so far. It is -10 on block. Johnny Cage, the only character in the game with a 9-frame mid. The short answer is he can punish her down one on block with a mid, which is full combo launch, full combo big damage territory. So defense with Melina, very difficult against this smothering presence that Johnny Cage brings to the table.
I love that Hourglass of Rain did try the down one roll, because that is what was just ruining Kanimani's day at Vianality top 8. But the first time it comes out here, it doesn't work. The delayed uppercut. And just like that, Kanimani, round 1 on the board. Expect to see a lot more of this lockdown.
Okay, nice
lovely.
throw. I do love how it's the orbiting hat on block and not necessarily just low hat all the time.
Well, low hat is about -3 on block, so that versus Johnny Cage, he loves those minus frames.
Oh, there it is, the armor though again. And he builds so much meter, does Johnny. And it is also Johnny Tremor. This is a scary team. High damage, especially in the corner. Good safety, launching off of Rising Star, everything you need.
Back to standard health too. Johnny Cage no longer a lower HP character. Good use of the armor there. Bold use of the armor though, as now no breaker. Whoa, cheeky, cheeky. Right, there's the immediate 2-1 string.
It's just everywhere. Everywhere Melina puts herself minus, but like safe. Terrifying against Johnny Cage, because that's all he needs to start the party.
Doesn't even bother. Fakes it out. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that Tremor's going to actually use a move there.
There it is, yeah. Break has to come through. I mean, Hourglass hasn't been opened up by much, but it's just chip damage here, a little bit, you know, a string here, normal whatever. And slowly but surely, it's adding up to a pretty big life deficit. And again, Kanimani does not have to overextend. Just keep everything safe, keep the mind games immediately to character select.
Now, this does interest me, because the reality is Johnny Cage versus Melina, it's a difficult match. Ah, okay, so we're now going to have a bit more health to work with. We're going to be able to go for some more counter pokes, perhaps. The defensive use of Tremor might be a lot more beneficial than Lao. This isn't going to be a game of crazy offense. This is just tools to defend in a tricky matchup.
Oh no! Kanimani dashes completely in between Tremor and Melina.
Oh! That was a strange exchange, but one that works out.
Yeah,
the throw tech from Kanimani.
Hourglass tried to pick up from it, but a really funky angle there. Unfortunately, couldn't quite find it. And again, already back to the wall. This is not where you want to be. Big combo damage coming through. There's the end. Safe jump. Yep, delay wake up. Instant armor. Hourglass does not want to be sitting here blocking. Oh, the fake. Just the low.
Well, I think part of this match, too, is that using some of the armor in these situations, if you're saving the break for just when Johnny Cage opens you up, you're going to break and then you're going to be right back in the same situation with no armor, no defensive options, really. So if you can spend armor to reverse that momentum and then try and get some aggression of your own, probably more beneficial. Down one to steal the turn. Oh, hello. Going in. No,
oh, the
interrupt.
instant challenge, yeah. Normally, I think you only will tend to see Melinas do that install on block off of like standing 3 for the advantage, but at the end of the day, it's not like plus a million.
Pretty severe problem though, Mustard. That install means Fatal Blow is gone.
It does indeed. So no more Fatal Blow. We know Melina gets access to some nice damage if she confirms into it quick, but no longer going to be an option. And I feel like we've spent this entire match just in this right corner. Oh no.
Flawless block just to shut down any opportunity to come back here. Letting it rock. These down ones, I mean, every down one that Hourglass of Rain is doing is a massive risk, but you have to. You can't not try. The advancing, another down one.
But again, every time you press down one against Johnny Cage, you're technically taking a big risk. There it is. Oh, no, couldn't get the punish in time. But what do? Do you just never go for your fastest crouching?
There's the punish!
Yeah. Do you just never do it? Do you just accept the fact that it's going to be difficult? Because it's an important part of the defensive game, is to be able to use your fastest poke.
God, so many plus frames! Oh my good lord, Kanimani! This Johnny Cage has been the correct choice so far. Hourglass of Rain is in a really tricky position because clearly this is a rough matchup. It's a smart pick by Kanimani. But when you are a specialist, what do you do when you encounter what could be your character's worst match?
You do your best and you adapt. We need to see Hourglass of Rain try something here, but it's so much easier said than done.
All right, we get a significant knockdown.
Okay.
Fakes out the overhead, and we are going to get a full combo from it. This is more like it.
I think that was one of those unavoidable situations. One of those kind of like ground pound off the start of the grab. It was really quick. But...
Side switch, that's really bad. Delayed wake up to completely crush that jailing safe jump that it would have been. Shows the respect there.
But that could be an interesting adjustment though for Melina, with maybe more poke special with Cameo covering it. It's expensive, but all tried. Yeah, not going to be able to get a clean punish there this time on that fatal blow. A weird mind game on the back of that, but Hourglass of Rain. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Oh, no, you're going to get hit. You're going to get hit. That was far too active, and the install is going to pay for itself. Hourglass of Rain around on the board and not out just yet.
And again, okay, this could be the beginning of something magical.
Just being able to put the shoe on the other foot. I am now the one that is rushing you down. Eat my overhead.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, at least we had a breaker. At least we had a breaker.
Oh, but even from there, that wasn't even like point blank. But that knee, so fast, 9 frames. Fastest mid in the game.
Plus frames, layered on plus frames.
Yep.
Oh,
there it is.
Down one hits this time. He goes for it again. Oh, no, and it works! Oh, that's going to be a really good situation for Kanimani. Yes, I know you've got less than 10% health remaining, but you've got meter, you've got tremor. You absolutely can make this comeback happen. The block.
Oh, what a choice!
Choice!
Armor at the perfect moment, keeping Hourglass of Rain alive. And such an important match, even though this matchup, there are serious problems for Melina in it, not unwinnable, as Hourglass of Rain is proving before us right now.
But the interruption. Tremor just ate that. Beautiful flawless block though, that's going to shut down a lot of this block string situations. Oh my God, that's not even the first time we've seen that crush the low poke of Hourglass of Rain. Looks for the counter poke.
Yeah,
now that, I mean, the counter poke, it exists to try and bait you into punishing down one. That's why he's taking the risk.
Well, you have to think, is it possible to be patient for the counter poke special as well as punishing it by itself? I'm not sure, but regardless, Kanimani on match point now. But a full bull roll, that was from the heart from Hourglass of Rain. And it was good.
Bull roll versus shadow kick. Johnny Cage's poor foot. Let me tell that one bent the wrong way. Either way, that's a hit confirmed. EX Rising Star. Yeah, he does deserve it. Down one. Again, plus frames. More plus frames. The stagger. The flawless block. I mean, that is the first time Hourglass has finished that string, and Kanimani immediately flawless blocks it.
Yeah, the patience. Oh, and Tremor got hit. You can't break. Tremor got hit, which means Kanimani finishes off the set 3-1. I mean, a very intelligent character choice there, right? That is the benefit of playing so many characters. Kanimani's been playing the Sindel. He's been playing the Homelander this weekend. But a character that he plays a lot of that has been noticeably absent, the Johnny Cage, unless the time is right. And it absolutely was there. In Kanimani's way is, again, the juggernaut of Nicolas. We could maybe, on the flip side though, if Nicolas is able to win this losers finals, our grand finals is a run back of last year.
We have to look at it realistically, though. Nicolas was the one that defeated Kanimani. He is going into this as the favorite. However, looks like a separating factor is that we have a new matchup on our hands. Johnny Cage versus Reiko. But Nicolas Kanimani has fought against Axstar so many times, he is going to know this matchup like the back of his hand. All right, immediately challenging the frames of that down 4. This is going to be an absolute brawler of a match. Two characters that just want to get in and do their thing. Punish! All right, knockdown for Kanimani. The big jump in.
Oh, he tried. You see that quick attempt at a micro duck? Quite bold to go for micro ducks in the face of Johnny because he's got that forward 3, always such a huge threat, or just down 1 itself. Okay. Getting opened up. It should be a decent matchup for Reiko in the neutral, though, because Johnny doesn't have a traditional fireball to do anything about the stars. So you can basically use pre-patch stars as if they're not going to like lose to any projectiles, right? But Kanny's going to know that.
What? He still found the grab!
Oh no, but he dropped the combo!
That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Did he press? He's out! Temporarily escapes. Another big jump! Too far away!
Pick up.
Too far away to pick it up! Fakes out the tremor. Still has it ready for another one. Is going to pull the trigger on it. Looks for the sweeps. Looks for the forward 3. Too far away. Scoop him up. He's still alive.
10 seconds left. There's plenty of time, but not going to be necessary.
That was just round 1, folks. Oh my god.
Oh no, couldn't get more off of it.
Yeah, I believe if there is a cameo on the screen, the ground pound.
Preemptive.
If there is a cameo on the screen, I believe Tremor's ground pound only hits once.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, what a single hit confirm, though.
Ish, ish, ish.
And, oh my goodness!
How often do you see that button get whiff punished?
No, it's a mixture of like preemptive buttons right as Kanny wants to go in, and then sometimes it's straight up whiff punishment. The precision on these 1-2s. However, though, side switch. Looking pretty low on life as Kanny, but I mean, this is where Johnny gets huge damage in the corner with Tremor. And there's no break either. Counter hit. Okay, now we're going straight into Fatal Blow. This is going to do so much damage.
Even though Reiko, you got to remember,
he is a healthy man.
1100 health to play with. So you will survive this. Saved by the 1100.
Oh my goodness. Tremor was cool. Tremor was cool. The question is, would Nicolas have been looking for like an EX down 2?
Oh, a bit late on the summon. That's going to be a clean punish for Nicolas.
Oh, into big damage too. Safe jump, 400 plus. Oh, did they wake up into down 1? Kanimani looking for that turn to be seized. Does not want to relinquish his opportunity.
Stagger game. Lovely choice of down 4, though, just to go underneath.
Oh, that was done so early. That was done so early specifically to beat any anti-airs. Oh my goodness.
Dash in sweep. Don't always worry about those close range mix-ups. Sweeps, overheads, the scoop.
Uh-oh.
Immediate duck there from Nicolas. Very much in the driver's seat here. Cancels the
the quick dash first
from Kanimani.
I mean, he's looking for it. Anything he can find, but that down 4 challenges. Oh, the stagger, but no resources. Couldn't get anything more off of it. What?
No way you picked that up.
That was crazy. Raw shadow kick into big ground pound. Oh, he knew!
Punish!
He waited! That was the first time that Nicolas tried that as well, but even then, Kanimani ready. I've been saying it, man. This player, level-headed.
This is a matchup that Kanimani is just so used to. You know, I've got to give shout-outs to Axstar. Every time I watch Kanimani stream, I swear 90% of the time he's fighting Axstar in that matchup. Havoc. All right, we're going for the change. Going for the change.
This
I
is
respect it.
most likely Nicolas's most used character this season. I think it's safe to say. Whenever we see him, it's usually Havoc at some point, and for good reason. You know, he's a fundamentally incredible player. This is a very powerful character, and it fits him, right? You know, he's got the right kind of tools.
Pushes his way out, away from the mine, out of range of the vacuum distance too. Yeah, this Johnny Cage is looking pretty solid. I mean, we have to remember, you know, back when this game was new, Johnny Cage was Kanimani's original main.
But you know who else made Johnny Cage at launch?
Oh yeah, I mean, don't need to remind me, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would be somewhat poetic should Nicolas fall to Kanimani's Johnny Cage here, considering that is the character he used almost exclusively last year, but the game is very different from then to now. But what is the same is Kanimani's corner pressure, relentless.
Yo, this Johnny Cage has just been in the back pocket this entire tournament. Nicolas getting overwhelmed by it at the moment. The down ones just knowing when to wait for it, stealing the turn. The micro game that is at play and the confirms as well. Kanimani!
And with the hype mode as well, not quite enough to get the full activation.
Yeah, we're like
close.
2% off.
Oh, what a decision.
That
Perfect
kind of
punish.
exchange is exactly why the jump cancel existed in the first place.
Oh my god, almost 500 for it too. Man, you're going to be feeling that.
All right, Kanimani gonna hold on to the meter. There's a possibility you might just get 3-touched here. Okay, we get the crouch.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hit confirm. EX Rising Star.
The crispy little ducks. Oh,
Punish!
the patience, Kanimani. Regardless, and again, the fatal blow. Another big bar of red incoming.
But I mean, you're gonna get knocked down. You're gonna have to deal with Johnny Cage, his plus frames, the fact that he's got so many situations.
I mean, Tremor's going to be back. Yep, there he is.
I'm looking at
He was
Tremor.
even spent to begin with. Yep, counter poke, fakes it out. This time spends. Okay, challenge, and oh my goodness, what? Down 2 on a hit, Kanimani from the gut. We're feeling it.
That was a straight out of 1992 uppercut right there.
Hey, we've been seeing people in the MK Trilogy booth been doing that.
Tell me about it.
Ooh. Okay. Now the shoe is on the other foot. In winners finals, it was 2-0 in commanding fashion for Nicolas. And then we saw the comeback against him. Now he has to be the one doing the comeback as Kanimani is 2-0 in the lead.
Not only waiting for these down ones to punish with his own down one, he's flawless blocking them.
But that's one of the more impressive things about Kani is he gets so low on health and he's got to make comebacks. And he is just the same as if he had full. You know, he just does not crumble under the pressure. Oh, huge! Big mix up there, the ground pound low, the jump kick overhead. Yo, this is Johnny's house as well. He's got that advantage.
He knows where everything is. I'm just going to kill you next to the microwave real quick.
I was about to question a microwave being in the living room, but it is Johnny Cage.
I don't think there is. It's just one giant room, isn't it? Pretty sure I can see an air fryer in the background.
Oh!
God!
Wait, match point? Are we seriously seeing match point losers finals? Kanimani over Nicolas?
This would not be the result I expected. However, that sweep is going to shut down that low poke attempt.
No, I think we know better than to call this match already.
Absolutely not, mate. We're talking about Nicolas.
The best Latin America has to offer.
All right, the immediate breaker. Johnny Cage, there is one thing this guy does. It is build an astronomical amount of meter, especially with the tremor threat. Like
Okay.
crutches.
Huge opening. The tried and true.
Oosh.
Okay, there it is. That's got to be the round, for sure. Okay, Nicolas is alive. Refuses to go down 3-0. We said before, he was on the receiving end of a reverse 3-0 before. Now he has to be the one to do it. We know he's got what it takes, but can he do it now?
Plus frames. Looks for low poke again.
Oh, too early. Yeah, too early on the lava burst.
I like this immediate change. Nicolas is no longer going for the down one, he's going for down 3. A bit more range as well.
Okay, challenged. Mine, keeping it safe. Lock string, good block on the mix-up. Oh, trickiness, but Nicolas is not biting. Oh, no! Didn't get it in time. The up block!
The one and only time Kanimani does 2-1-2 on block, and Nicolas is already prepared for it and is looking to bring this one back. This was such a dominant showing, but piece by piece.
Oh, it whipped! It whipped! Mate, you pulled your own arm off. You should know how far it goes.
But there's a huge break, and suddenly things are looking a lot more realistic for Kanimani in this round. That fatal blow is back. The next confirm could do it, but no! There's the mine. There's no break either. This has got to be enough, surely. Okay, it is. We are not finished, ladies and gentlemen. Losers finals continues.
Now, Kanimani does find himself in a tricky situation
But-
because this was the character that he struggled with.
But He did win 2-0. He now has the advantage of the final change should he want, but it doesn't sound like he's doing it.
It sounds like he's gone to Homeland.
No, he's definitely gone to
no, he's gone back. He's gone back.
Johnny.
My mistake.
But again, just take that moment. It's the Evo losers finals. You've got a few moments in between games.
Fight.
Okay. Let's see if this change to Havoc is going to be what it takes.
I feel like that first hit bonus is so incredibly important for Havoc because he doesn't need meter for his game plan, but Havoc with Breaker gets to go wild because he can take risks and obviously break if he needs to. Okay, already an adjustment. More of that crystal armor. Probably quite good on Johnny Cage as well. We've seen it with the Sindel before, but...
Oh, we're out. We are definitely out of there.
You basically can't be hit with anything substantial and you're just endlessly going for pressure. Oh, what a tech.
Very hard to grab, Nicolas. The throw techs have consistently just been on the money almost every single time. Oh, wow. We just completely jump over him? Like, what is it, a 2D platformer?
Oh, the patience, no. The back-to-back down one.
You'll notice Nicolas has almost completely stopped going for down ones because that is what was giving Kanimani so much offense.
That's the adjustment.
Find your opening, do over 400 damage.
Oh, just
Blitz the momentum.
meaty. And there's the break, Kanimani. The confidence, he thinks he can still do it. The counter poke! Side switch as well. Okay, what's going to follow here? There is a break available for Nicolas.
Oh! So many uppercuts this top 8. I'm in love.
But that's for good reason, right? You have that unbreakable opportunity, the damage is there. Sometimes you don't even need it. Just the damage of the down 2 by itself is enough.
Wow, the delayed scoop of the down 4?
Yeah, but the cancel window for that is quite late, so it definitely looks and feels later than most pokes. But that's why it works, because so many people are muscle memory to the poke and then to cancel is so quick, and then the down 4 is just way later.
The magnet grip there, Johnny Cage.
Oh, punish!
There's no doubt why Nicolas has been going for the down 4s into the late scoop to try and interrupt that. Speaking of interruption, Nicolas trying to do just that with Tremor. No opportunities, however. Defensive mine.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice.
Oh, okay. No, tried to go for a side switch and the combo, but didn't have time for both.
By the end of this grab, Movado, #1, is ready.
Calls out this time he called out the fact he didn't follow through with the Tremor option. Oh my goodness, just dash up and grab. Hey, when you've got that bulletproof vest, you can get bold, and that's what we saw. Kanimani now teasing match point once again.
Has to be careful. Getting zoned out by man, severed leg. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty minging.
Didn't have the Tremor fully ready, though. A minor hit.
Ooh, hello. Armor on block this time. We're getting tricky.
Only down 1. Plus frames from the Nomad touch. Delayed mid. The glass catches out with a sweep, though. The perfect choice. Right. Yep, grab or strike. This time it's grab. Again, no mine. Kanimani. Isn't going to matter too much.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to sweat that if there's no big reward. I think it's just more of a mental thing. Showing your opponent you're willing to go for it. Oh, the bowling ball. I didn't even see him throw it. The strike throw as we get less on health here. Down to less than 50%, near enough for both players. Good patience, and there's the unbreakable. Probably not enough. Wait, no, Trevor is there. You get mid-screen pickup, you can.
That did so much more damage than we expected, going in for the down 2 for his own. Swinging these plus frames all day, the 1-1 as well. Kanimani looking for the punch. Nicolas still alive, but barely.
He's backing off. He does not want to overextend and get hit by another one of those down 2s. He whiffed the chip damage and avoided the flawless block. Are you kidding me? Nicolas with the miracle flawless block at the last possible moment.
Right, here's the situation. Movado slide is ready. Even if you survive this fatal blow, which I think you will marginally do.
Then you got to worry about the slide. You have to flawless block Movado here, and you cannot. And that takes us, oh my goodness, for another time, Game 5. We said before, we need to see the God comeback from Nicolas, and we are now going into Game 5. We are so close to seeing it. But at the same time, it was a nail-biter.
We just saw Sonicfox in the crowd watching on, 1 game away from knowing who their final opponent will be. This is what EVO is all about. These matches that are almost You can't invent the outcome.
Oh, man.
One final match to determine who's grand finals to join Fox. A battle of just the greatest players in their respective parts of the world. I mean, it's a true world championship.
Man, I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say anything. I'm just so locked in. So much is on the line.
Okay, we're going for a knockdown. The Movado mine, the plus frames. Immediately challenged though, very risky stuff. Kanimani going for it. I swear, if one of these strings can be flawless blocks, they are both doing it. All right, nut punch, a situation. We are looking to squeeze out these down ones. Oh, there it is. No doubt we'll see a breaker here, surely. Can't break the plasm.
But that's why you get away with so many pokes back to back, because the respect, the whip punish, the threat of down one into Rising Star is so real.
Grabs. That is going to enter Fatal Blow territory for Nicolas as well. Anything significant should do it. Either side. Kanimani. The delay.
Again, the walk.
That's going to get rid of it. That's going to get rid of the mine.
No, he cancelled out of it.
I can't believe it. He fights it again. Kanimani for another time on match point.
Nicolas needs to pull this one back. It's the last chance.
I'm inclined to think that mine would have interrupted the Fatal Blow, and that is why Kanimani just bailed out of there.
Whip punish.
My goodness, and we're back again, this left corner. But we know, Nicolas, he's come back from worse, but he's got to do it now.
All right, okay. Half of his life is gone. The mine has gone too. Cooldowns pretty severe on that mine for Movado. However, finds the 1-1. This combo's going to do decent damage and give time for Movado to come back.
Oh, really trying to bait something out there, but the escape failed. Every throw is being attempted. Huge sweep. No break for Kanimani either, and even by the time he builds it, will he go? Okay, does Nicolas break? No, he doesn't.
Way too much juggle for a Fatal Blow. Kanimani, he's minus. He eats the grab. You will survive, but barely. The jump.
Yeah, you can't defend unless you flawless blocks. That was it.
And this is it, match point, both players. The winner fights Sonicfox in grand finals, but only one can do it.
Sure is down one around here.
But hey, this defense from Nicolas with the wake up. Yeah, the wake up standing one. And the sweep. Wait, what? I've never seen that happen before.
Movado, mate, you're choking. Nah, who am I kidding? Look at this full combo. So much damage dealt already. Kanimani gets the flawless blocks.
He's out of there.
Escape. Plus frames.
Again, back to back. This time he commits. Kanimani takes his turn. One fake out too many, but a down one just to keep things safe. This time we go for the advantage.
The defense of Nicolas has just been on the money.
Oh,
speaking of which, that throw tech, game-changing. Flawless block on the low poke. This is the highest level you will see.
Oh, God! The sweep!
Oh, no.
Can he find it? The throw tech, that might be it.
Nicolas has completely managed to turn this around. He's waiting. Okay, no, you can take the throw this time. There's a breaker as well.
Oh!
The flawless block! Nicolas! What is it with these matches today and finishing with a move we see for the first time in the entire match at the very end? Obviously representing United States, Nicolas, the best player that LATAM has to offer currently, and believe me, that is saying something.
Shout outs to Chile. I mean, they breed champions, it seems. I know there are some of you in this lovely crowd. The headsets are going on. Cyrax versus Havoc is the assumption, but Nicolas has played so many other characters. I was about to say, plays a lot of other characters. And we have seen Homelander somewhat escape the Madden Bow sometimes, mostly down to the float.
Okay, grand finals. One set left here at EVO 2025.
Starting things off with some offense into an immediate throw escape there from Nicolas. Homelander, a character that has had some answers for Cyrax in the past. Will we see that here? Sonicfox.
I mean, he's got that vertical armor. It's kind of difficult to armor break. It won't be difficult for Cyrax, I'll tell you that much, but the thing is when he's in the air, can't really do much about him on the way down. Big punish. And obviously the float to avoid bombs on the ground. Oh, okay, trying something big there. Huge escape. Down one. Have to remember, there's a lot of work to do. Nicolas coming into the grand finals on the loser side. He's got to reset the bracket first, so you got to take 6 games off the Fox. But we can definitely see it. The question is, will we? Oh, honestly, these reversals from Fox this entire tournament over have been so on point. No, it's not the largest like reward, sure, but at the same time, it's just the repositioning, the complete mental game.
Should definitely point out, by the way, that Fox went for that triple bomb combo because it is unbreakable. You cannot break the bombs, only the strikes.
Okay, that's 1 round on the board. Sonicfox. Remember, looking for that 8th total Evo win. The big punish.
Fox not afraid early days to establish the threat of the overhead.
Oh, mid-screen.
The splat. Splat into relaunch? Yes, mate.
Okay. I don't think that was quite the reset Sonicfox was looking for, but a quick little piece of improv and it becomes what you want. Oh, the patience.
That was a bold choice from Nicolas, though. Look, we're in the first game and we're trying to establish new escapes out of stuff that is just so hard to get away from. How do you get out of this? It's just bombs into bombs!
I mean, eventually it does stop. It's just a question of how much meter has Cyrax built, how much chip have you taken in the process.
All right, vestige of offense here from Nicolas, the forward throw as well. Are we cooking? Are we cooking?
Okay, raw grab. Fatal blow is spent. But it's interesting to see the dynamic, because obviously Cyrax has been quite the popular character in this Season 2 of Pro Competition, and normally it was the Serena team where it's like, well, she doesn't really help you get the initial hit, but when you've got the initial hit, man, is it crazy to get the setups that follow. And here comes Madame Bo, who helps you with everything. There she is again. Helps with the initial hit, both combos on both throw directions, and obviously crazy setup.
But lovely choice of the grab there from the Ferrer. No breaker available, no chance to break, no nothing. You get hit, that's my round, thank you very much.
Oh my goodness!
Was that a buffer?
No, I think that was just a commitment, truth be told.
All right, here comes Madame Bo again, shuts down the wake-up jump. It's insane how many options Madame Bo closes the door on just by throwing a bottle at you.
Okay, here's the meter drain, the double bombs. Yeah, still safe. Turning it into a grab on the end. Disgusting.
You think you're safe? Look at the state of that floor as well. Absolutely caked in ash and all sorts of stuff. Oh yeah, we're out. All right, let's go back. Let's just change character. Let's just get out of it, yeah? Let's just get out of it.
Wait, but you don't want to wait like 30 seconds to watch your Cyrax combos? Yeah, okay, I did lose.
Oh, now, the first time we saw Nicolas on stream this weekend was with Baraka Tremor, and it was frighteningly optimal. Sonicfox lost to Baraka Tremor at Gamescom Latam, so I'm wondering if there's a bit of retained information here.
Maybe. Question is just avoiding that initial hit, the overhead completely going over the down 4 of Baraka. I mean, on paper, Baraka, that armor, it's fast advancing armor, so it's going to reposition you out of bombs. Oh, but you still have to guess right on the strike throw.
All right. We're going to continue this cycle. The blender.
Uh-oh.
Oh, speaking of blender. Oh, God, it's just... How many of us get hit every time? How do you get out? How do we know? There are so many layers.
A lot of players. Yeah, the defense from Fox. No reason to not just block all this. And the armor just to finish off Sonicfox. Another round on the board. I mean, this is Sonic locked in. These setups are on point. The layers that come with them. The defense when it's time to just block. It's not your turn anymore. The armor has hit every time. I think armor's yet to be blocked in this set. There it is. A blade charge.
Oh, I'm not sure that was intentional.
Yeah, a bit too early.
Yeah, but losing Tremor now, that's huge. I mean, you're probably going to have it back at the end of this long combo, but still.
Oh, level 2 on the drink as well, so now the body splash. There it is! The threat asking you shall receive.
I think they heard you. Oh, my lord. Oh no!
Not again! Oh! Where are you going? Where are you going, Baraka? Oh, instant restart match. This set is fast. Don't blink, folks, you'll miss it.
Be forgiven to thinking the set hasn't even started. What's going on? Sonicfox looking to close things out. Tremor not available at the moment. Big jump in. Flawless block.
But this has to be a full 3 games in a row for Nicolas. This is a one-sided grand final so far. He made it work against Kanimani. Now he's got to do it against Sonicfox and then some.
But you are fighting a totally different experience.
There you go.
This is the most set play oriented team in the game. So many layers, but so many ways to restrict your defensive options. It is a Sonicfox team through and through.
The main problem that Nicolas is having though is just cannot open up Fox whatsoever. Okay, there we go, but not a huge opening, unfortunately. Okay, there it is. And the breaker is there for Nicolas. Yep, yep, delayed mid. Delayed, poke again, and dash up grab. I love it. I love how even in the face of this momentum that Sonicfox is just powering through with, not being deterred from just keeping it together, still sticking with, okay, delayed buttons to beat throw attempts. Get that conditioning in, get them blocking the poke so you can start establishing throws.
I mean, that's the Baraka classic as well. Backdash into back 1, down forward 2. That's just, I dare you to press a button.
Okay, in the blender again though.
Pressure. Counter poke. There is Tremor, so you know that's going to be safe.
Oh my lord, the 1-1.
Whiff punish. Good reactions from Nicolas.
Absolutely wonderful reaction.
Oh, where you going? Hit confirm into Tremor. This is going to be quite a lot of damage. Respectable, considering there was no meter on the back of it. Oh, the delay. Good to throw tech again. Oh, damn. She's got shot. No, not enough hit advantage. Keeping it safe with Tremor, yeah. The dash in. Oh, where are you going? Oh, the chip debuff. Is that enough? That actually might kill by itself.
Oh! That was choreographed.
That was so cheeky.
All right,
the
signs
chip,
of life,
the
Nicolas.
the chip debuff was active. You just want to get him blocking anything, and that's probably going to do it.
All right, that's one thing that we haven't actually seen yet. Tremor does give Baraka a 200+ damage throw combo. And I think maybe going for a knockdown. Where we go from here now?
Ooh.
We just commit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Nicolas has been finishing that string. The last hit is a high. You think they're going to duck that? Just go for the mid-launch instead. Kill with punish.
Ooh, 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 optimals.
Oh, that hurts. Hurts so good.
Knockdown frames, big jump in. Hang on a minute, this was looking so one-sided.
Hey, all I'm going to say is when Fox got that 2-0 lead, there was a zero hesitation to rematch. Nicolas knows this is the pick he wants to do here. Yeah, we're staggering it. Respected. Okay, big opening here. And there's 2 bars too. Most likely going to see the net end. The drainage.
Ooh. Oh my god, Madam Bo just neutralized Tremor with a bottle to the face.
I didn't even need to spend the meter that time, so now you got it for this one.
All right, pressure time. Guess is wrong on the mix-up. And now Fox back in the driver's seat. For how long though, I wonder?
Well, as long as this round is going, it looks like, there we go, armor's through.
Get out of my face, mate.
Okay.
Successful counter poke. No use for Tremor.
Ooh.
Lovely block on that low overhead.
Okay, but still throwing. There is Fatal Blow on the side of Nicolas, which basically means you can't throw bombs, you can't throw nets. Right, you have to break, have to break. Yep, there it is. Massive whip punish.
Baraka, you can throw your blade spark, but you're dealing with bottles, you're dealing with bombs. Oh. You don't have heaps of time left either. The delay back 3,
yeah.
Tremor will make the save. No! Sonicfox just gets hit! And now the chip damage debuff is applied. Again! A repeat of the last match! The same thing happened!
Man, that was mid-screen as well. I feel like mid-screen, that was even more of a commitment. But just the confidence in Nicolas. And here we are tying things up. This was shaping up to be the quickest grand finals we've had in a while at EVO for a NetherRealm game, but now we are already game 5.
We're back to that magical game 5 of EVO, though.
I mean, is it the end of the tournament or is it the halfway point? Okay, the drain. Okay, again. No, but this time. Oh, okay. No, it missed again.
Oh, it's all falling apart. Come on, get it together, team.
Got a big opening now for Nicolas on the back of that. That's the downside if you're playing a set play heavy team and you drop your combos. Oh, couldn't pick up. Oh, the delay of delays on that forward two, chopping him up, carving him up, and that is most likely going to be tournament point, EVO point. But is it the last one?
I guess we're going to find out in the next few seconds here. The advancing back 3, the tremor bowling ball. We're trying to establish something. However, the command grab's good. Madam Bo sliding in them DMs. The bomb immediately. No breaker available. I'm going to put this pressure on. The immediate overhead block. Great block there from Nicolas.
Oh, the cancel, but the throw tech even more impressive. Oh, she missed again. I think she's
Come on, Madam Bo.
drinking her own supply. Oh, no, a drop.
This is not where you want to be dropping your combos.
Good,
Good, and a punish to boot.
Remember, that's a scary block, the overhead launch. There could always be Madam Bo on the back of it, but Nicolas, he's got those. Big meaty. Oh my goodness, that pick up off Factory 2?
Yes, sir, it did. It's now going to be tournament point versus reset point here for Nicolas. We're either going to be finishing this tournament or we have a new set on our hands. Starting things off, side twitching throw, the counter poke, the defense from Fox. My feel was like really tempted to try and punish that.
Okay, this could be the beginning of the end. Let's see what happens. What is going to be the mix? Yeah. Oh, no, but okay, no, you have to adjust. That was a good adjustment. That's a lot of gravity used there, cutting it short, going for the drainage. Oh, the meaty, hang on a minute. Okay, no, this won't kill, but we are getting closer and closer.
Fox doesn't have meter to go for the meter drain, though. Nicolas is going to get one more chance. The wake-up fatal blow. Is that going to work? No, it won't. The breaker. This is the last opportunity for Nicolas. And no, he walks right into it. And the disrespect. Sonicfox wins the 8th EVO. Total unbelievable display.
Sonicfox once again. That is all you need to know about why this player is held in the regard that Sonicfox is. With that win, that now officially means that Sonic ties Justin Wong in EVO Las Vegas Championships with 8 wins overall. What a legacy this player is carving for themselves. And what a set it was once again.
That was a thoroughly enjoyable tournament. Nicolas bringing it as close as it can go, remaining one of the world's finest Mortal Kombat players and giving us just a familiar match, but so different at the same time.
Here we are with our MK Top 8 at EVO 2025. It's time to pass out the beautiful medals and awards for our top 8, starting with our 7th place contestant, MichaelCeraFan. And also tied for 7th, Girl. And tied for 5th place, we have Online Kill. And also tied for 5th, we have MKJavier. Coming in 4th place, give it up for Our Glass of Rain. And coming in third place, we got Kanimani. All right, now give it up for our second place finisher, Nicolas. And of course, you already know our Mortal Kombat EVO 2025 champion, Sonicfox. And yes, show some love, show some love. We also, for our top 3, have the Nacon fight sticks. Ooh, ah. And, oh, excuse me. And we also have another special prize for our top 3, the Mortal Kombat side-by-side collector's box, presented by Civil Regime.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Ooh. Ah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh, so much shit. Oh my gosh.
Amazing. Let's give it up one more time for our top 8. And I'm going to snag our champion for a quick interview. Yeah. All right, Sonic, you've shown time and time again that you've got a mental fortitude stronger than anyone I've seen. How did you obtain that? And how do you apply that to every single championship you've achieved?
I don't. I lose my mind. That's all I do. I mauled, I get mad, I practice very hard, and then I'm sure my roommates are like really pissed off at me in the middle of the night, literally crashing out playing this game, but I'm in love with this game, having great training partners to keep me motivated, like Rewind out there. Shout outs to Rewind for helping me get good in the Homelander matchup. Hourglass training with me, and I'm so proud of my apprentice for making it so far. I really believed in him, which I'm flying him to LCQ as a result of him making top 8, so look out for Hourglass. It's just a bunch of hard work, effort, motivation, and countless sleepless nights.
Well, amazing work, and I think here's the real prize you've been waiting for. Bring that trophy on over. Raise the prize up high, Sonic! Congratulations!
I'm gonna shout out all my furry fans out there. You know, yeah, this guy's in the front. Yep. Nonstop Jade for supporting me. All my roommates back at home. Luminosity Gaming and Nike for showing me off these new shoes too. You know, looking good. Trans rights. And that's Fuck with Furries, yeah? Woo!
Woo! Thank you so much, Sonic. Congratulations again.